Does anybody have like either a beer or can I get a couple of glasses or something like that? Is there any way we could get a beverage?
Are you thirsty?
Yeah. Jen stopped by her house real quick and grabbed what she had, but we've been on the run all day.
Or do you guys want a mixed drink?
What do you got?
I got whiskey.
Yeah. Don't even mix it. Just bring me some whiskey.
Don't
I
mix.
haven't had a touch to drink in.
Jen, would you like whiskey?
Thank you.
Yes, please.
Thanks, Seth.
Yeah.
Here we are. A half an hour late.
You're fine.
A couple of drinks short. This is fun. I've always wanted to be part of something like this, but have never had the opportunity. And we have been running around all day. Can I tell you what?
It's fun. It's good. It's good fun.
Alright.
Are you guys all natives? You guys all live in town?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you so much, bro.
Jordan, are you?
So,
I like to think so.
You'd like to think so.
what are you packing over
I'm
there?
definitely
You're
needed,
Livingtonian, right?
but I don't currently.
Born
Yeah.
and bred.
Yeah, Philtown, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I gave you your kind of backstory. Your character was hired to go on this mission into the mountains where the only remaining forest of this world is at. So you're kind of like a mercenary hireling. And who? I think that's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I am an alcoholic and very trusting. So
And a baker.
I bake very well.
And he's a cook. He's the cook of the party.
Is this you or is this the role?
It's always gonna be Mitis.
Yeah. So this is
Sometimes
character.
there's some overlap, I'm sure.
I couldn't figure out
Me,
last
I
time
don't-
why
I
you
don't
kept
drink.
pouring out food.
Okay, so last session, you guys awoke and had breakfast courtesy of Mitis. Venetia, your guys' guide that was also hired to help with the halflings, which you'll find out soon. To help mediate between the halflings and you guys. Taught Strigoi how to cast magic using his blood instead of defiler magic. Mikeal, you transformed into a Zakdow, went invisible, and snuck into the village. You wanted to try to gather some intel. You witnessed while you were in the village these savage halfling tribesmen sacrifice an elven child, and you were torn. You almost wanted to break out of your invisibility and stop it right then, but you knew if you did that it would kind of throw everything for a loop, and your party members who were waiting back at camp would essentially have to come rescue you. So you decided to endure that horrific incident. You followed the chieftain into his tent. You had thought about killing him, but you didn't. You kind of waited it out, and while you were waiting it out, your party members got restless and was like, "Okay, what's going on?" He's scouting the village, and it's been hours. Where's he at? So you guys followed in the footsteps of Mikeal into the village, Aglain into the village, and you guys were trying to what's going on? You guys ended up fighting, I think, a ape-like creature that swung out of the tree and attacked you. You slaughtered the ape-like creature. You guys had climbed up in the tree to try to gather yourselves and scope out the village that was ahead. While you were in a tree, you summoned your familiar, which was like this imp-like creature, small little imp-like creature, who kept telling you that he was evil and that he was really trying to kill you, and he really wasn't your friend.
Yeah, and I was trying to get it to distract the other people.
Yeah, so you attempted to get it to distract the incoming hunting party of halflings that were moving towards the woods, and he went down there and did a little dance and kind of looked back at the trees like, I don't know what to do, and flew back up into the trees, giving away your guys' location. So after that, we jump back to Aglain. We jump back to Aglain. The chieftain gets up to leave the tent. He's putting on his furs, going out with the hunting party, and you wait until he leaves. You start ransacking his tent, and you find, I think, three potions and like a ring that was like glowing, right? A glowing ring. You followed him out, and the chieftain looks out into the woods, and he slams his staff down on the ground, and color starts to emanate from his staff, and the trees light up where you guys are at. So he revealed your location, and as soon as that happens, Eglain goes out of invisibility and says, "Hey!" to try to heroically stop it, and you took off running. So half the hunting party goes after you, while the other half remains there and still wanting to get you guys. Mitis hops out of the tree and tries to reason with the savage halfling hunting party, and they tell you that Ukla of the Western clan owes them several bags of grain, and if you guys would be willing to retrieve those bags of grain from the other tribe, that they would give you passage to the Yurdril tree. So you guys went back to camp. Now that you had this information, you figured out that the ring that you had found was a ring of fireball, which is a very powerful ring. Has 5 charges. You guys eat some food, go to sleep, wake up to an abrasive downpour. Korbo and Tutt take off walking. They come back, though, shortly thereafter. You guys wait out the storm and then head out. You guys encountered, after you headed out, a large bipedal lizard, remember? And it was something like a T-Rex. You guys managed to slaughter it. You guys carved it up, I think. Got the scales and the bones and the meat. You guys continue to travel on uneventfully. You guys break camp for sundown, and then you wake up right outside. You camp out right outside the halfling village that you guys are going to chat with. You guys go to sleep, and where we're at is you guys have just awoken. Now I'm backtracking a little bit because there was some issues last game at the very end, which is fine. So I'm backtracking about 10 minutes. You guys have just awoken, and the weather is actually quite nice. The sun is peeking through the canopy of the trees. You smell the rain as it's evaporating out into the forest, and that humidity kind of is setting in. Something you guys aren't really used to living in the desert, kind of arid climates. That humidity is kind of sitting on your skin. So I'd imagine you guys are in your tents, kind of restless almost at this point. Not you, bug person, but most of you skin havers are restless at this point, sweating. And I'm sure Breakfast Man will be up here shortly.
So we didn't make contact with them yet in the last time?
We'll be back 10 minutes.
Okay.
Big food. I'm checking our store.
Oh, and I do want to remind you guys, who was reading the book to learn the halfling language?
I can't read.
Someone,
It's him.
Oh, okay.
was it you?
Yeah, I don't know how to read.
Okay.
Shoot.
We'll say, yeah, it was you, Darrin. Yep.
Okay. I must have, I don't know.
Okay, so, and
Excuse me, sorry.
no, it's okay. Venetia walks out, your elven guide walks out of her tent and kind of peeks out and says, "Do I smell something cooking?"
No. Yeah.
What is
It's
that?
lizard.
Lizard. Oh, okay, well,
We still have flour. We still have lizard. We still have fat. I'm going to take some of that sapped spirit fat. That's going to go nice. Some flour. I'll work that up. And then we still have salted steaks. So I'm going to slice those up real nice. We'll have a nice gravy over our tree leaves.
that sounds delicious.
It's going to be great. We're down one lizard tenderloin. We have melon? That wouldn't pair well. Unless you want to make a wine.
Should we do that? We can do
I'm
that.
going to say we should do that.
That's our side.
I'll also do my morning shot and then serve that to everybody.
What are you drinking?
I still have I'll do a pint of my regular beer,
So you're just doing beer?
and then I'll do a shot of my Galgan Spirit,
Golden Spirits.
of which I still have like a barrel. One beer, one Galgan Spirit.
So you guys, 90% of this game is role playing. The 10% is what's on your paper. So that's why I haven't even tried to explain any rules.
Okay.
The rules will come up as you play. So it's like, this game is just, You'll see. It's like a free flowing kind
That'll
of thing.
give me a +5 to strength.
So
-5 to
he's an alcoholic and he typically drinks, and when he drinks it boosts his strength and dumbs him down. So
Surprisingly, his baking ability, his cooking ability has been the most useful thing in the entire game.
it is it has been rather useful. That is
We had a mission where we had 3 different plans going on at once to find this girl in this house, and his stupid idea to knock on the front door and offer to be their baker was the one that succeeded. Just like, yeah. We're like sneaking through, being invisible.
I fell out of a window.
You fell out of a window, all kinds of stuff.
Can
And
we
he
make
goes,
wine?
I'll cook for you.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Can we make wine?
Do you have fruit to make wine?
My bug makes weird sap.
We have jars.
Absolutely. If it's sugary, yeah, you can start
Ferment?
fermenting it. Do you have plenty of you got barrels or anything?
I've got lots of empty jugs.
Yeah, he's an alcoholic.
Well, then you guys get together and you guys start fermenting.
We're out of sass cake.
Venetia looks over to you and says, "How's the reading coming along with the halfling
Take a
boat?"
while.
Good.
Good. Can you speak to them now, or is that something
We don't have water.
that you can do, or is it you're still struggling?
Oh, their stuff? Is it theirs? It's like
It's in the game.
Still talking.
Okay.
It's like
bug juice.
tree sap.
Yeah.
Bug.
So you're getting better?
Yeah.
That's good. So when we go to this village, we're not going to look like complete idiots when you walk up to them and attempt to talk to them?
It might not have to do with just talking to them, but
I guess. Guys, what do we plan on trading them?
why don't we ask them first?
They like elf meat.
I like elf meat.
We have elf meat?
I eat.
Yeah, we have elf meat.
Why?
Where'd we get elf meat?
It's been with us the whole time.
Excuse me?
Oh.
Wait, what?
You're not cutting me up. We've already been over this.
Our tour
You were
guide
talking about sacrificing me to the halflings yesterday.
It's not prepared elf meat is what you're saying.
Hypothetically, it could be
Okay. Oh, okay.
ready at any time. They like it fresh, you know.
Drop my teeth, buddy.
I'm gonna get to work on whatever this bug juice is. I'm gonna jar about 10 jars of it.
Stop looking at me like that, like you're going to stab me while I turn around.
No, I'll have someone else do
It's
it.
just his face.
I do.
Yes,
have
his
an
face
urge
is kind
to
of
eat elves
crinkled
all the
and
time.
broken.
We should make that.
Fermenting.
I have an unearthly urge to eat elves, so every so often I should roll to see if.
Is this a meta thing? You're
You're
telling me that you want to eat elves?
No, that's part of the lore. They just.
You're right. Thri-Kreen they like eating elves. Yes.
We should have to make a roll to see if.
We're not making a
Not
roll of
right
that.
now, Random.
I mean, if you want to do something crazy, I'm not going to stop you. This full agency to the player.
No.
You want to take on my Bazrak? I dare you.
So, moving forward a little bit, you finish cooking. You finish cooking the food. Everybody's kind of chatting it up, having a good time. Venetia brings you guys together and says, "So what's the plan?"
I guess. You want to tell them why we're here? They owe them some
We
grain.
make wine.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember somewhat about the grain.
Ask them what they want in return for it.
Small beans.
Yeah, what do you want for some...
That's Venetia. We're
Okay.
going in there.
So the other
Yeah, right now-
the other tribe owes them grain, or they owe it to the other tribe, right?
Correct.
Okay. So
We need to find out what they want in return for the grain.
what do you want in
Is there something in there?
We haven't
anymore.
done it yet.
Huh?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's
I have a teenager that does the dishes,
it's
so
a mite from the something kingdom, I'm sure. And I noticed I don't have any food on my list.
it's okay. You got one guy that's kind of carrying the food, and
So I am a psionic wilder.
yes, all those
This
cards
is
over
like-
there.
It's like mind
You can like
control.
push stuff with your mind. You can like pick it up. You can send out like psychic punches that like damage someone's
If you
psyche.
believe in telekinesis, raise my hand.
Yes, essentially that. Yes.
Absolutely, I believe in it, but it's not. I don't think.
And
It's,
when it comes to combat, you can use
I
these
don't
things
think it's mental power.
outside of combat, but
The
You're-
force.
you have psionic pulse. Psionic enhancement, psionic punches. Press
Are there
digitation.
turns? Is there a board?
No. This is during combat, and you don't have to worry about that right now.
Okay. So we're just kind of
We're role playing. That's this game.
It's story time.
Yeah.
It's like
You just gotta
Okay.
try to. The
So-
main thing I would say is to try to picture yourself
which
as not.
side am I on? Like what? I don't understand. Like
These are all your friends.
okay, everybody, we're all on the same side.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are all your friends.
And we're all trying to rewild this planet.
Yes.
And
Yep.
we're all under attack by halflings right now.
We're not
Well,
under attack. We're have to negotiate with.
Okay.
yeah, they're trying to gain passage through the halfling village. It's just it's a mountain pass, and the halfling village is right there. The only way they can get to where they need to go is through the halfling village, and the halflings are like, "No, you can get us our grain. You get us our grain, we'll let you through." And
Well, I would like to reveal to everyone that my character is actually a clone of Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull. and
Hey, I
I'm
like
so
it.
joining together with you.
I like that's the guy that comes out and plays the flute. And
Yeah.
Tony, I
I
only
hate
tried
it
to
when
play
guys think
guitar.
that Jethro Tull is just another guy in the band.
No,
Right.
Who's Jethro
It's
Tull?
like Marshall Tucker. Like, can I get Marshall Tucker's autograph? No, you can't. He doesn't exist.
yeah, Tony Iommi said that he tried to play guitar for him, and it was real weird. They said Ian sits there, so you can't sit there.
trying to think of
So he had to sit off by himself, and Ian had to sit in special spots and stuff. And he said, "I can't deal with this." And so then he left the band. But some band members do that. They get in their head they're special, and they have to have their own bus, tour bus separate from
Oh yeah.
from the rest of the band.
all right, so Venetia's pressing you guys. What's the plan?
Well, let's go talk to the. Let's see if we can get up to the chief.
Okay, who's going to talk to him?
We need to go talk to that halfling over there and see if we
No,
can talk.
no offense, but your friend that you're signing up to talk isn't a very good talker. Are you going to be coaching
I'm
him?
going to do it anyway.
You can
but-
translate for me.
Okay,
How's that?
so
That sounds like a better plan.
no,
You're
let
the
me.
charismatic one.
Okay, what do you want for the grain that you have here?
You guys haven't made it to the village yet. We're
Well,
just, you guys
You're
are
gonna be my
brainstorming.
translator
So,
because I've got the riz.
Oh, okay.
where's it? Is are we all going?
No.
No, me and
Alcohol.
Strigoi go.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we're staying behind a
Do you
camp.
think that's of prime importance?
Yes, I do.
So you think brewing alcohol is more important than why we're even here?
We don't
in
want
the
to
woods in the
overwhelm
first-
them. I'm 8 foot tall.
Unless
They're
we're
like little.
fighting-
They're the size of my foot.
Well, are
I
you
don't
guys-
want to scare them.
Well, are you guys coming then? These.
I think I can
Those
negotiate
bastards
a
don't
deal
appreciate
where they
good
give
food
us more
anyways.
grain.
Okay. Well, I think we're giving them grain, but I mean, if you can negotiate a deal where they give us grain instead, that would be great.
Wait a minute. We're supposed to be getting grain from the tribe that we're at right now, and then going back to the other place,
Oh
right?
yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Okay.
What kind
Well,
of guy are you?
sorry.
Wow.
So
We should eat her.
she's like kind of upset a little bit that you guys are berating her, and she kind of starts walking towards the village. Do you guys follow? You guys following
The
her?
follower. Like, hey.
You guys are staying there. Are you guys coming? Are you guys coming with?
Absolutely.
We need some backup just in case they try to.
Yeah, your character's more like bow and arrows.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to navigate.
Yeah, it's okay. Think about it like this. Think cold, calculating, not necessarily ruthless, but more analytical over emotions. Your bug.
Dude, you're describing her perfectly.
There you go. So just make that your character, and same thing with you. So like just you're like Poindexter, psionicist. I'm in my
And a
head.
total used car salesman at that.
Yeah.
I've got the psychic abilities, and I'm going to sell it to you too. And,
All right.
and you know, the grain is better kept with me, to be honest.
And if you want a good
You
idea
can count
of like
all of the
a
grain.
good idea of role play by simply looking at your character sheet.
Dad, where's my backpack?
See the number that's above each. So
Yes.
+2, +1, +0, +4. Your highest
That it?
bonuses are what you're good at. So
Intelligence.
if you have a high bonus in intelligence, you're a very smart character. If you have a -1 in charisma, guess what? You're not very good at talking to people.
That hurts.
And so that kind of gives you a good idea of how to play your
I need
character
to
out.
practice talking and negotiating.
Wisdom, obviously, that's applied learning, right?
My character, I need to.
Whereas intelligence is more book smarts.
More of an intelligence guy. I have the charisma's you're negotiating, and you've got a +0 on that. I've got a +3.
And these characters,
Yours
these
is
are
learning
pre-existing
the language,
characters.
So, I'll,
Right.
So if you guys end
I'll
up
tell you what
liking
to say,
liking
and
this,
then
having
for your
fun, we'll create you guys
intelligence,
your
you
own
communicate it to them.
tailor-made characters.
I like the idea of being a clone for me and Anderson amongst druids. You know, back on my home planet, I own a sheep farm and trout farms as well, and in Scotland. Yeah,
What's a sheep?
it's a,
Never seen a sheep
it's a
before.
four-legged beast.
These people have never seen trees or regular cattle animals or anything like that.
On this planet, so like as far as like animal life, it's like lizards and giant bugs, and there's a few mammals, but not very many. The mammals that exist, you're at the place where they exist at in the woods. And there's a small strip of woods in these mountains, and the rest is all desert. This world is.
So if there's no vegetation,
There's no water on this
assume,
planet.
I assume that people are like eating other animals and manimals and creatures alike.
Yeah.
Give me the map.
Oh, map.
Sorry, explain my
This is
character.
what I've been waiting on.
Yeah,
A
we
map.
just eat everything.
I need to.
I mean, if you're a
This
giant
is the
menace-like
world.
character, yeah, you
This is
Oh,
tier.
cool.
This is the only forest that's on. Everything else is all desert.
would. Wow.
Where
So-
are we?
We're somewhere
You
in
are
here.
here.
This
We're
is
trying
so
to get up
cool.
here. We're somewhere over here. We started right there and worked our way around to tier, which is there, and now we're working this way.
Are we in unknown territory?
For us, yes.
Where did this come from? This is so cool.
I had it made.
That is cool.
Okay. So you guys make your way up to the halfling village. You can see as you're walking up, it's different than the village that you were just at. There is a draping, almost tapestry of fabric over the front entrance of this village, and the canopies from the trees are almost kind of pulled over top of the village, almost creating like a roof-like area over top of the village. It looks like maybe they used rope to pull it. However they did it, it's obviously a dome that they've created over top of their
Like
over top
bonsai trees.
over top of the village. Well, but with leaves.
Ah.
So, as you guys approach, you see a halfling kind of poke his head out from the tapestry that's draped down, and look over at you and go, and then rush back in, and that's what you guys see as you guys are walking on.
Great. Let's keep going.
Okay, so
I'm not going in there. You guys can go in there.
You're the one that's supposed to liaise between us and the halflings.
You get them out of there, and then I'll do the liaising.
okay, so we just seen someone that was we already seen a prober that was gawking at us, and they have went by.
Tell the elf bimbo that we haven't paid her yet.
Oh,
That's a
he's-
good point.
They have what's called sending stones. They're rocks that have been magically enchanted that they can talk into, almost like
If
walkie-talkies.
you want that ring, you're coming with us.
What? Oh, you have just thought about it? You're willing to give it to me?
If you are worth it.
I can
Yeah.
tell you're
okay, so-
drawing me. And
okay.
it's making me nervous because you keep looking at me, and I'm thinking, are you working for the police?
And she
or
says, okay.
trying to design a sketch.
And
of me
she
or
she walks up on the tapestry and she pulls it back and she says, "Hey, it's me!" And then pushes it back closed and kind of comes back, and the little halfling walks back out and goes, and then several of them kind of come from behind them, and they all got spears in their hand, and they look very intent on harming, but the little one kind of makes them stop and says, hold on, now. and looks at you and goes,
What's he saying, Strigoi?
I don't know. This is what I think.
Okay.
Now you understand him, so
Okay,
he'll tell
hold
you
on.
what he's saying.
make an intelligence roll and add. So you've read that book maybe 2 days.
Yeah.
Add a +2 to your intelligence roll.
So you got a +3, so you got that'll be a +5 to whatever you roll.
Okay.
And you need to get a 12 or better.
I got an 8.
So that'd be 13.
13. You hear this halfling broken, but you can sort of understand it. The halfling says, "Who is this? Who is this? I know her. Who is this?"
Okay. So this is what I think we should do. It may
What,
be,
you just tell me what he wants.
he said he's told the other girl, "Who is this? Who are these people? Who is this?" Anyway, so I'm thinking I should summon my familiar because it sounds like that.
I'm already here. What's up? What do you need?
Okay. Good.
Go away!
So I need you just to follow along. Follow us.
I'm sure glad that Mitis guy isn't here. He's a real twit.
Okay. So he's following us, and so if we get into combat, we have some backup.
Are we gonna kill him?
No.
Preferably not.
Well, what if I kill him? I can bite their faces off.
No.
Okay. All
Can you
right.
banish him?
Just be quiet and
Okay.
just follow us.
Okay, I will.
My name is Alglane. We are coming on behalf of the other tribe.
Are you translating?
You're translating.
Okay.
I won't make you keep rolling every time. So you translate it, and the halfling looks at you, and without having to do he translated. We're gonna remove that, and you're just gonna talk to him. Okay. Yes.
We are here to negotiate the grain that they say that you owe them.
We pay. They don't pay. They owe us.
I'm going to do a perception check and see if he's lying.
Okay. That would be insight.
Well, I've got perception.
I got.
In fact, I need insight.
I think I got some. What do I got here?
Do you have insight?
Detect
Okay.
thoughts.
Yeah, it'd be insight.
I have
Yeah, I've got +4.
You can do that too.
detect thoughts. I'll do detect.
18.
I'll do detect thoughts.
Yeah, he's lying.
He's lying?
Okay, I got a 9. Detect thoughts.
9 plus your spellcasting modifier. What's it? You have a modifier.
Yeah, his spellcasting
Which is intelligence plus
which is
proficiency
on the other
bonus.
page, isn't it?
No, you can look at intelligence plus proficiency bonus.
So
Plus
his,
level.
His intelligence +3, so you got a 9 + 3, so 12.
12. The surface level thoughts that you detected, Darrin,
Yeah.
was that this little creature wants to steal the stuff that he sees on what's his name? Aglane's belt. He wants to steal it. That's the first thing this little creature's thinking. I want to steal that stuff that he has on his belt, and he's definitely lying to you.
Okay, so I have intimidation, so I am going to whisper to him in a very intimidating
Well,
way.
just do it.
It's like, I see what you're looking at on my belt.
This sounds gay.
So, 18.
18.
I'm gonna leave my
I don't-
cock in
Not
the-
my crotch, this one.
I'm not gay. I'm gay. Okay.
There can't be that
I don't
many
want. I
females
don't want.
out here.
I don't want it.
Okay,
What do you want?
I want to talk to the chief, not you.
That's it.
And you see coming from behind the tapestry something that looks very strange. It's definitely not a halfling, and they got a full headdress on, covered in furs, about the size of Mitis, and it comes out and yes.
The heck are you? It's my turn. You're not even there. You're brewing beer.
Well, I talked to you on my rock.
So
You don't even know what's going on because I didn't talk to you
I'm-
on my rock.
I am a big halfling.
A big halfling.
Yes.
Interesting. How long have you been?
No, he is speaking the language.
He is speaking the language.
Yes, yeah, he is speaking the language.
He's speaking half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's translating it. I'm a big halfling.
Should we go check
Where's
on
your
him?
mother?
Where's your mother?
He's fine.
I just
Exactly.
feel sorry for her.
Are you sure?
Well, that's not very nice. Someone to come to my village and talk about my mother that way.
This is all levity, my friend.
Why are you here?
I'll explain them.
Okay,
We are on our way to visit the tree elemental. We need his assistance. We seek to restore the world. And in order to gain passage through the other village, we need to negotiate with you for the grain that is owed. And I already know, because I know he's lying, that you have not paid for it, and you owe them.
I think there was a miscommunication during our trade bargain.
Okay?
We sent several tribesmen to that village, and that village promised us something that they couldn't keep.
Which was?
3 Kradus a day.
What is a Radu?
Or the little running lizards that you got the bone skeleton of. Kradlu, you ride one,
Oh, that's right. Okay.
and they haven't owned up to their end of the bargain. So we need some food.
You need some food.
We need some food.
I'm gonna randomly check in.
I can call you. Do that. I'll call back. Hey, they need some food. Do we have it to spare?
I have tree bug sap that feeds you for like 3 weeks straight. So yes, we have food.
We have an unlimited amount of food from our giant bug. Would you settle for that?
Tastes like tree sap.
That sounds
Sound like Bill
disgusting.
Gates.
Not until you try it. And it makes good beer.
No, you really sound like Bill
Stinks.
Gates.
No,
In my mind, that stinks.
Would you like to come with me and try it?
How about some meat?
He
Can you
doesn't want-
secure us enough meat for the next week or so?
How much lizard do we have?
I
Mitis.
a lot. Take this rock.
We only have 1 tenderloin left.
Oh,
We didn't get much.
just let me
Are
come
we
in
going
there.
into
I'll figure this
combat?
out.
No, we're not going into that.
Dang it. Let me figure this out.
Would you like to look? It's like, could you point us in a direction where we may hunt something?
Do you have anything of value?
A lot, but whether or not it's worth 3 bags of grain or whatever it is that you owe them, who knows?
I have some jewelry,
Three-
and they're trying to steal
3
your
bags of grain is a stretch.
I don't
Using
know.
my intelligence and wisdom,
Mhm.
I think that I know a way that we could make near meat out of bug sap that would
Beyond.
fool the halflings.
That is great thinking, Greg. So what you should do is you wouldn't want to say this out loud to him, right? So you would ask your compatriots, hey, come here and step aside. So
Sure.
Let's let one of our artisan folks of the clan form up some
What if we just
fake lizard tenderloins out of bug sap, and in the spirit of a mythological creature named Klaus Schwab, let them eat the bugs.
That's a natural. Okay, let's go back to camp and come up with a.
All right.
We'll be back.
you'll be back
We'll be back.
with meat.
Yes.
With meat, okay.
Yes.
All right, so you guys make your way back to the camp, and you see these goobers squashing something in a big bucket, and they're like, he's confused, and he looks like he kind of knows what he's doing, and that's the scene that you guys walk in on, and Venetia's like, ew, what is that smell?
Shut up, bimbo.
It stinks. It smells bad. It does not smell good. I thought you were making stuff to drink. That's
Listen-
like toilets.
Listen, Toots, you not liking it is a sign that it's going to be delicious. Because some people have no freaking culture.
I don't know about that. So what's the deal?
How'd it go in there?
Korbo had an idea. They want some meat, but we don't have enough. Is there anything that you can make from bug sap that would be even remotely close to meat that they might like?
They don't even know if they like bug sap yet.
They
It
really
just
don't like
sounds
good
gross.
food. We remember the cake.
Yeah, I remember the cake.
They didn't want the cake.
They didn't want the cake. I remember.
You know what they like? Elves.
Well, you keep saying that's the third time you said it. Are you not going to say anything? Are you the leader?
Not suggestive. I don't
They're
know what
trying
you're
to
talking
kill
about.
me.
They haven't tried yet.
And then your imp pops up.
I told you, Master. I told you he's a bloodthirsty maniac. I told you he wants to kill that girl.
Can I punch him?
I told you he's
Wait a minute.
evil.
Wait a minute. Please just be quiet. and Just don't say nothing and follow.
Oh,
Is the imp a physical?
He's a familiar. Yeah, he's a physical little green guy that
I was not
kind of
punching
floats
him.
around his shoulders.
Can I punch him?
I mean, sure. If you might make Darrin mad if you do that.
Yeah, let me send him after you. I mean,
Well,
I told him to be quiet, so.
He hasn't. Slap him.
yeah, I'm gonna punch him for
about
you.
your friend that is trying to sacrifice me?
He's just trying to rile you up.
No,
But being so
that's the
sensitive.
female. Never mind. I don't
Sorry.
punch her.
Every time you react, you just egg him on. That's what he wants.
Okay. Well,
Tell her to calm down.
I'll
That
ignore
normally
him
works.
then.
Huh?
It normally works if you tell him to calm down.
I'll
You're
pass.
overreacting.
Come on. Charisma check. No, not gonna do that, bro.
Anyways. So,
Ow.
did you hear what he was asking? He's basically asking if you guys can make some
Oh,
pseudo
that part,
meat
yeah.
to pass off as meat.
Did you have
Out of
something
the bug
the
sack.
It's like beyond elf.
Can you make
Yeah,
it
talk to me.
Beyond elf burger.
impossible?
Talk it
Not
up,
gonna be
Jack.
the same.
Impossible lizard. That's right.
It's plant based.
We can
Where's
try.
our artificer?
That guy.
He's making.
Mitis is the artificer, and he's making what? He's brewing his bug sap mead beer.
They're not going to buy it.
They're
Beyond-
not,
Beyond
they're not
is
gonna,
never the
they're not
same.
gonna like Beyond Elf.
We would have
meat.
to pass some sort of check.
What if I just hurt him?
Are there any
What?
native resources that could be mixed
I couldn't
with
hear you over the screen.
bug sap? that
That's
would
his answer to
catalyze them?
everything.
Go
Just
hunting.
eat them.
None of us have the requisite skills to really.
If I take on the big, it's like prison. You take down the big guy, they're all scared.
Well, if we can't do that, then we need to. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
If we don't have food,
They just
I
they
I
like
beat up the big guy.
regular old
Yeah,
fashioned.
but the next thing
Can't
I
you
don't
guys
know.
hunt?
I don't
Aren't
need
you guys
to-
hunters?
After you do
What-
that,
what is
I
the-
don't need
what
you
is the
coming in
deal
my
here? Are you
tent
guys
telling
afraid
me
to go
kiss you
hunting?
on your hot mouth.
Mr. Big Man over there.
You better shut up.
I'm feeling romantic.
Listen, Mr. Big Man, big shot guy, half giant. You guys can just hunt, right?
That's
Yeah,
what
we
I
can
was
hunt.
Suggesting I don't know if they have the skills. Does she have
I
the
think
skills?
she's a
No, she's a. No, you forgot there's a hunter here.
Yeah, but that sentence makes sense. If she's a hunter.
she's a man eater.
What are you talking about?
You know, I seen a picture.
Obviously, a
of
clerical
a
error.
girl on Facebook recently. She had like a
Paper
big
there.
deer, big.
All right, so what's the?
Baron.
I guess we're going hunting.
Women that hunt. you
I'm
know.
gonna Baron.
I still don't have a
That
bow.
girl hunts.
I'm gonna.
I got
set
javelin.
my
You ever seen her?
snake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
She noodles and hunts.
Bugman and I have a plan. The rest of y'all can follow suit with our plan.
You have a plan?
We're gonna travel about 400 yards back into the woods. We're gonna look for a nice clearing somewhere where it goes from sort of valley to woods. We're going to fashion a hunting blind, suitable, very tall, probably like 8 feet tall, with a 3x5 window. I've got javelins. He's got something probably
We could just hide in the
bug
tree.
stuff. We're hiding in a blind.
What is that?
We're at a disadvantage,
We'll let
even
them
though I
go
think by
hunting.
game
Would
rules
you like to
we're
go with
advantaged from down, but
Of course.
we will then take some of the bug juice.
So you three are going hunting together.
Yes.
Or what are you three doing?
We're gonna hang out.
You guys are hanging out.
We're trying to figure out what's going on.
He's gonna stay. We're gonna
You
gonna
can-
talk, and he's
He
gonna
can read.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
You
study,
should read.
and we'll work on it.
And you guys can, and you guys
Whistling a
can,
merry tune.
and you guys
but I'm open to
absolutely.
adventure.
So you guys are going hunting. All right. What kind of hunting are we doing, guys?
I'm looking for
Welcome
big
to
stuff.
You're
We're
welcome to
baiting.
go with
We're
me
just
too if
baiting
you like.
for whatever eats our bug juice.
Are you baiting, trapping, or are you staking out and climbing
I'm
trees?
staking out and setting my traps.
You're setting traps.
But can I put boat juice on it to make it?
Yeah, you can do that. What kind of hunting would you
keep
like to do,
sending
Jim?
stone on
You know,
you
would your
in case you
would your
need
character
us
be
to
more
come.
of like a in the moment hunter, or a lay in wait kind of hunter, or
Lay in wait type of hunter.
lay in wait? So do you want to climb up in a tree and kind of stake an area out?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll say you climb up a pretty large tree. Your character have pretty high dexterity.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. I'm not gonna actually. Yeah, we'll make you roll. How high do you want to climb in a tree? Like high enough to see it, far out, or just kind of low?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty easy check. I'm gonna have you roll a d20. Haiden, if you want to show her what the d20 is. And you are going to roll acrobatics. Will you show her what acrobatics is Haiden? So you roll d20, add that, you need to beat a 12.
17.
What'd you get, I'm sorry?
I guess it's a 17. I rolled a 12 here, and then it's +5.
+5? So 17, you whipped right up the tree. You're right where you want. You got a nice little canopy that's kind of blocking you, and you're chilling with your bow.
Yep.
What are you guys doing as she's kind of staking out the top of the trees?
Waiting.
I'm just walking around looking through.
You're just kind of looking to see if you see any. Or now, are you investigating the area to try to perceive like tracks and stuff like that? Okay, so go ahead and make a. Do you have survival? No. Just go ahead and make a flat wisdom roll, and so you're gonna need to beat a 12, or no, 14. No. Okay, so you didn't catch it. You didn't see any tracks. You're kind of wandering around. Mitis, what are you doing while they're in a tree and
Watching my bait.
Oh, so you set a trap.
I've set bait.
Yeah, I set 3 traps.
I have a javelin.
You set traps.
3.
Okay. Let's. Do you have any sort of intelligence? Does your character have any intelligence?
I turn you into an anime.
No. Any wisdom? I'm gonna say this is gonna be a difficult check for you then. You said you set 3 traps. Make a d20. You need to get a 16.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna fall into it.
I look like a chronic stoner in this. There's rolling papers on the table, and my eyes are slanted. It looks like a chronic stoner, like he's like, you know what I mean? Like he's,
You're thinking.
What was that?
That's you when you start falling asleep towards the end of the session.
All right. So Haiden, you managed to set 1 trap. Your other 2 traps failed. One actually snapped back and crushed one of your fingers, but you're okay.
You roll a 1?
No.
A 14.
He's just not very good. You?
I'm dumb.
Oh, am I rolling for something to show up?
What are you doing?
I'm waiting. I'm baiting.
You're
I'm bait
just
hunting.
you just laid some bait down.
Yes.
Okay, you don't need to roll for that. So, here we go. As you, Jen, as you were, what's your character's name?
I don't know how to pronounce it at all.
Pronounce it as best as you can.
Witziel? I don't.
It's a Thri-Kreen name. Those sounds are these sounds.
Yeah, it's like a tribe.
So it's basically
Yeah,
like
yeah.
clicking noises,
It's like that African
enunciated.
Tulsa.
Yes, similar. So Witziel, you're in the trees and you're scoping out, and you see something rustling in the bushes, some ways out, and it has large feathers that are protruding out from above the bushes, and they're kind of shaking back and forth. And you see several more behind it in the bushes. Large feathers. You don't exactly see what this thing is. You just see the large feathers kind of protruding out of the bushes, kind of shaking back and forth. What do? Do you alert your party? Do you just chill, be quiet? What
Kind of chill and hunker down and be quiet.
Okay.
Observe.
Okay. As you wait, you see a tiny little head poke out of the bushes, and one single eyeball on this head with a large beak looks directly at you, and peers over to its mate or its family members, and you have a split second to act. What are you going to do?
I mean, I'm probably gonna pass on shooting it because I don't know what it is.
You're not gonna shoot it? Okay. So it looks at its family member and then books it, and you see several creatures disappear out to the left.
Yeah.
At the moment, that's all you see. Haiden, You had set some traps.
Yeah. I'm just walking around
You hear a snap on one of your traps.
and I run back to it.
You run back to it, and there's nothing in it.
Is there paw prints?
Make a perception check.
Oh my goodness. 3.
You don't notice any sort of traces or tracks.
How's it going, Tachai?
Bad.
You suck.
I know.
Mitis,
Yup.
you were sitting by your bait, and
In my blind.
you're in a blind up in a tree.
No, I'm
he's
built.
made
a
You
whole
just
blind.
made like a little hut. Okay.
Sticks. I've seen sticks before.
So I didn't know that, but that's fine.
That's the first thing he said.
You, as you're sitting there in this blind, you hear the sticks breaking behind you.
Javelin. I throw my javelin.
You throw a javelin like this.
It's just me.
No. You know, I
You
know
turn
how to
around
throw.
and you throw your javelin.
Hold on. I have a proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Javelin. It's remember I said it was an 8-foot blind, and I have a
Yeah.
big
What
old
do you?
hole.
I'm saying, what are you throwing your javelin at? You just heard sticks breaking.
At the sound.
Okay, you're throwing it at the sound.
At the
You
sound.
throw your javelin at the sound.
I just moved. That could have been me.
It sinks into the dirt, and you hear some rustling. Go.
What do I see?
You don't see anything.
Good
I-
job.
Mitis, how's it going?
I yell at Tachai.
Make a perception check.
He's coming.
He's coming. Oh yeah, he's running away. I think
You're
I should have
welcome.
gotten an opportunity to shoot both the things that ran away.
6 minus. No, wait, never mind. I don't have a percent. Yeah, just a 6.
Just a 6.
Yeah, pretty good.
You think whatever it was had to be invisible because you saw branches and stuff moving, but you didn't see any creatures moving with the branches.
Do I?
Man, it's one of those invisible things. It's a Zackle.
Could be.
It's that thing that Sandor Clegane was.
Okay. I know what that is.
That's closer.
Hey, if you
That's
want to call me
closer,
that,
isn't it?
that's fine.
Do I see it running away from him?
It's invisible.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
You're dismissed.
You don't. It's invisible.
You don't mind what?
He called me Sandor Clegane. Whatever his name is. Yeah, the Hound.
You can call me
Just call me Torment.
his brother or whatever.
The Mountain.
Yeah, but what's his name?
Oh, you're the foothill.
It's something Clegane.
Yeah.
Gregor.
Gregor.
Clegane. He's shorter than me.
Well, as you hear this cracking noise, you hear something go almost snorting at you from behind you, but you do not see it.
It's a whitetail.
You do not see it. You feel its presence. You don't exactly see a creature, but you definitely know that there's something in front of you.
Do I see it?
Huh?
Do I see it?
No. You have noticed this from up on top of the tree. You hear the sounds. I would like you to make a perception check, which will be your D20 plus your wisdom. Because I don't think you're trained in perception.
+1. I have a -1. I'm special.
So altogether that's 11. Okay, 11.
11. Yeah, you see almost like an outline of a foot depress into the grass, but there's no foot. It's invisible. And you can hear the noises this creature's making. You just don't see it. You see it almost like an outline depressing into the grass.
Can I reset my traps?
You're like on a razor's edge here. What are you guys doing? I mean, you guys got a fraction of a second essentially here.
So for what? I'm gonna shoot it. I want to shoot it. So I don't see it.
Throw with the sound.
Huh?
Throw with the sound.
Yeah, can I just throw it at the noise? Like he did.
The best strategy always.
I just
Did
throw
you
it
take a
and then
picture?
you
No.
I was just looking at some.
And all of a sudden, this thing charges at you. Boom! You feel something crash into you, Mitis.
I'm in a blind.
And it doesn't matter. The
How
blind's
is
in
he?
front of you.
How does he morph through my blind?
The blind's in front of you. You feel something crash through the blind into you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw
Why
to
not?
try to dive out of the way at the last minute as this thing
Acrobatics
clips
bonus.
you. Acrobatics bonus? No, saving throw.
That's gotta be acrobatics though.
No, saving throw, buddy.
Come on. Come on. 20.
Where'd it go?
I lost it. It's dead. Oh my gosh. It's over by your foot. Left foot, Seth.
I thought they both looked at his right foot.
I don't like.
These
Well, never mind.
There you go. Don't take that. That's a team.
This part of the game is
14.
really getting stagnant and
14.
14.
Yeah. He's about to get it.
The creature comes at you. You feel it clip. You feel it clip you. Kind of spin. That's going to be combat, everybody.
okay. I'm sending my familiar after it to.
You're not hunting.
When
Oh,
he hits me, do
Call
I
me.
feel?
You three are back at camp.
Something just
Do I
hit
feel antlers?
Midas. Big.
But because they're not very far away from camp, you will be able to hear them yelling and combat ensuing within a combat round or something. You though, you are in combat. You're in combat. You're in combat. You're in a tree though, so you've got a good roll a d20, and you'll see at the top of your character sheet initiative. It's right underneath the yep. You add that to your d20 roll,
11.
and whoever's got the highest roll is going to start.
11. 14. 20 probably. 16.
No,
I got a 14.
19 actually. I have a +3.
91.
Huh?
19.
You got 19. What'd you get, Jen?
13.
13. I got 14.
11.
11. We're gonna go counterclockwise this combat. So it's gonna go you, Haiden, Jen, and I'll guide you through it. Don't worry, it's really easy. No, you're good.
Is that a touch spell?
One action touch. Yep.
That was yours, right? That
Okay.
That
Haiden,
paper.
this creature, you see it like almost like a blink of it popping into existence and popping back out. So you got a pretty good idea of where this creature is at. You see it kind of strike Mitis and him kind of spin around as it strikes him. What do you do?
How far away is it?
You guys want to do theater of the mind, or you want me to do a? Okay, all right. I duly noted.
I remember I described the dimensions of the blind.
That's your character. That's where we do in combat. Tree. I'm gonna make this really easy, really fast, so he's just not invisible anymore.
Thick trees, large tree. Jen, is this which color are you?
It was the yellow.
Yellow. I'm putting you right up here. Mice, where's your character at?
I'm in the blind.
Right here.
Wherever the blind is.
The blind is
he's
right-
on me. He's right on me. When he hit me, did I feel antlers?
You don't know what you felt. You felt just a blunt force kind of hit.
How high?
Kind of at your waist.
Oh, so it's like a bullhorn.
Who else is missing here?
It's just us.
Oh, it is just you three. Okay,
I'm a whole guy.
Hayden, what are you gonna do?
How far away am I?
Hmm?
How far away am I?
5, 10, 15, 20, about 25 feet.
Well, I'm gonna use my movement.
You getting up on him?
And then I have like poisonous. Wait, I'm gonna. Kind of light it on fire so we can see it.
Light what on fire? What are you talking about?
The thingy.
The blind?
The animal.
No, whatever.
You want to try to light it? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can try. You can try that.
How do I do that?
What are you using to light on fire?
I have oil
You better not burn our boots.
and flint steel. So
So you want to? Do you have a canister of oil? You're trying to light the canister of oil, like create like a makeshift Mazel tov.
No, that's
Molotov.
how we all get on fire.
Well, I mean, depends on how good your roll is, right?
Okay, well,
That's how you're really.
I saw him. I have a general idea of where he's at.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna do. I think it's faint. Yeah. I make a sleight of hand check
Okay.
by the target's insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
I got +1. I got a 10.
That's cool. I critted.
Oh.
And I get an extra D4 of damage.
All right.
And I have advantage.
All right.
He's not on fire. I'm just stabbing him.
Okay.
Can you mark my javelin?
Faint.
My first one
Oh, I do double damage. I might not even. This might be.
could be useful to someone.
You were here.
Yeah.
You threw your javelins.
8. Oh, that's a 10. 8. I need 3 more D8s.
3 more D8s.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I'm not good at playing.
I critted. I think he died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's no more in that box.
No, we're looking.
Okay. Maybe I need to put some more D8s in there.
What do you guys find?
You got all your dice?
Yeah.
Some sort of invisible creature.
Ow. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
So basically,
17,
what I've got.
19.
Don't know.
I did 20 damage.
20 damage.
So are we there by the second round?
Second round, yeah. If somebody hoops and hollers.
Yours.
He has a sending stone. I told him to carry it.
Okay.
So call him.
So you see, as soon as you strike it, hey, what did you hit it with?
My.
Describe your attack, because this is going to help them kind of understand what's going on. Describe what you do.
I use my Githka and just.
What is your Githka?
I don't know. Some weird martial
It's
arts.
a
weapon.
long pole with two like weirdly
So, like,
shaped
it's like a
blades
spear.
on each end.
But only we
So you
can
can go
use
sling.
them. Only we can use them.
That's a toe stop.
So I just blindly stabbed somewhere. And
You just
Yeah.
okay. As soon as you stab, you see dark crimson blood ooze out of the invisible hole that you stabbed at, and it flashes, and its invisibility breaks, and now you see a creature that you recognize.
I do.
Yes, this is a Zackle, something that your party member transforms into quite often. But this is a very large one. It's probably about triple the size of his usual transformation.
I stabbed
He's
her.
5 foot, so he's 15 foot long.
So it's like a werewolf type of being?
It's like a fox looking
Are we
thing.
still using the action point thing?
Huh?
Like the action point thing? So we can save them?
At this session, no. No,
What
because
about-
I want to get them familiarized with the game.
So no.
Don't even worry about it. If you ask me to do something like that, I'll just say it's cool. Okay, so you attacked, you moved.
Yeah.
So basically, you move, you attack. I'm gonna assist you all the way. You're in a tree, right?
Right.
You see all this go down. You have an ability, I think, on your right-hand sheet, and I think I gave you a card. It's called Hunter's Mark. Yes, this will allow you to deal extra damage, and you cast it as a bonus action. So basically, you cast it for free. So you say, I want to cast Hunter's Mark on that beast right there. And now you have a specialized mark that you just do more damage when you attack that specific target. So that's something that you can do. You can also just straight up, you can save that, and you can just straight up shoot them. Or you can just hang out and watch things go by and stay unrevealed.
I think I want to use the Hunter's Mark move.
Use the Hunter's Mark? Okay. Hunter's Mark, you see this ethereal red kind of light go around this creature, and shing, you're kind of locked in on it now. Now you can make an attack.
Okay. And then I want to shoot it with my longbow.
Okay. Roll D20, and I think I wrote it on there. I'm not
Not
sure.
sure either. Ooh, I rolled a 17.
Yeah, there's your bonus. 17 plus 5.
Yeah.
That's 21. That's definitely a hit.
It's
Your
22.
22. Your your arrow crashes into its head, and you see its head kind of bounce, and this arrow is like protruding out of its head. Now roll damage, and your damage is the D6 from Hunter's Mark. What do you got down there, buddy? The D6 from Hunter's Mark, and the D6 is this, and then the D8 from your longbow, which this is a D8. So you roll both of those, add it up, and that's how much damage that you do to that.
4.
4. It almost like stuck in its skin. Its eye is like pulled back as your arrows kind of like flayed its eye upward, and it's kind of hissing and yelling. It is now. Shoot, you're not here. You're not here. It's now its turn, and it bucks at you, Mitis, because you're the closest, and it goes to bite you. Plus 4. Does a 17 hit?
My armor class is 17.
Meter beat. Does it? So it bites into you, and its teeth peels through your armor just underneath of your chest plate. You take 6 points of damage as it bites into you, and you feel the teeth of this creature sinking into the side of your arm. What? When you take damage, you can use your reaction to roll d12. That's once per long rest? I think so, right?
Equal to my proficiency bonus.
Proficiency bonus is twice. Twice per long rest. So you resisted all of its damage. You feel its teeth go into you, and you kind of flex your muscle, and its teeth kind of just protrude out of your skin.
I call him a PG insult.
A PG insult. So a goober, a farthead.
Nice try there, Buster.
A stinker butt.
You can't penetrate me no matter how hard you try.
Stinker butt, stinker butt. All right, so you managed to deflect it off. It is now your turn, Mitis.
I'm gonna grapple him.
And after all the chaos and commotion, you hear this in the woods, that the hunting is not going exactly as expected. You guys are now alerted, and you're probably going to make your way into the woods.
We should probably see what's happening to our tribes.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I make an athletics check contested by the opposing creature's athletics or strength.
Okay. I have a
12. Or do I modify with my strength? Because do I get a bonus with my?
You
my
don't
drinking?
even worry about it.
All right.
You crushed me.
Does he have antlers?
Huh?
Does he have antlers?
No.
I grab the arrow that's protruding out of his head,
Yeah.
as well as his ear.
Yep.
I scream at him again, and I'm gonna hit that quadruple leg takedown, which is another actual attempt. I've successfully grappled though.
You've grappled him.
Okay, I want to pick him up and take him down
Okay.
like a rodeo person.
You want to like
Yeah.
take him down. You're wrestling him at this moment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that strength? Another strength for strength?
I assume so.
Oh.
Oh crap. 9.
I critted.
Oh, that's fair.
So you go to try to take him down. And he whistles out of you, rolls out of you completely, and now he's back in front of you again.
All right.
That's it for your turn, buddy.
Is that it?
Huh?
Why is that it? Go,
Well-
it's a crit.
Yep.
I got you.
Hayden, it is now your turn. You see that the creature attack him, and he tries to grab it up and wrestle it, and he grabs the arrow that's stuck in his head, and it pulls free. And now it's like looking at you, and you're standing there.
Do I still have advantage
In
on
your
it?
pink
Huh?
pants.
Do I still have advantage on
Why? Why would you have advantage?
it? Because that's what Feint did.
No. That's a one-turn thing.
Okay, I'm about to...
And these guys have all these weird cards because they're fighters. You get like your rangers usually get like special magical powers, sensing abilities.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like if you think Legolas from Lord of the Rings? You never seen Lord of the Rings? Okay, so
Homework.
well,
I feel like I had to read the books first, and since I haven't.
no, it's okay. I thought that way too, but my grandfather made me watch the movies. I'm trying to think of something. Just your character is more like based on their instincts and I don't know what's the word. You're basically like a naturalist. So your powers and abilities are going to be like more geared towards that, where they're like combat maneuvers and stuff. So what are you doing there, buddy?
I'm going to intimidate him.
Intimidate him. Okay.
So it's my intimidation versus your charisma.
Okay. Well, how are you intimidating him?
What is he? What is a jackal? What is?
It's like a fox, like wolfen creature.
It
canine.
says here, so he says it's 3 times larger, but did say
Here.
4-eyed canine, and it's gray. It's 5 feet long and 2 feet tall. At least the one I do.
So much bigger.
So this one's like 15 foot long by 6 foot tall. So
It's a big boy.
like
It's a large.
my size, we're like the same size.
Its body is like probably up to your lips.
I'm 8 foot.
Oh, you're 8 foot?
Yeah.
So it's probably up to your shoulders. It's still huge.
but it's as long as a shark.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't say anything about their size, so
Smoke him.
that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna. How do you intimidate a wolf?
Just explain how you do it. Just tell me how you do it. I'm going to let you intimidate it regardless. I just want to hear you role play it out.
Start yelling slurs at him. No.
What kind of slurs? Like hairy butt bitch or like something like that?
Yeah, he can hear me.
All right, you start yelling at him like obscenities, making fun of the way he looks. Go ahead and make an intimidation roll.
You have to. It's versus your charisma.
Versus my charisma. So then you need to beat 12.
If I'm done, 21.
It looks at you and it goes to take off. It's turned. It's moving. It's obviously not taken off yet because it's not its turn.
Opportunity because you
It's not. It's not its turn yet, but it's fearful and afraid.
Is he still grappled?
It is now your. It's now your turn.
I didn't even-
No, he busted through with the crit.
I didn't
It's now
attack.
your turn. You see this creature looking fearful. You can sense that it's afraid. What do?
I didn't even.
You still have the hunter's mark. It's still active.
I would
didn't-
like to hit it with
I thought
another
it was still
arrow from the
grappled.
longbow.
Okay. You pull your arrow back. Go ahead and roll your d20.
I didn't get to hit him. I just scared him.
So that's plus initiative as well.
Plus your
For the longbow.
yeah, plus 5. I think you.
Well, that would make it 14.
14. That's a hit. The arrow sinks into it. Roll damage, and that's the D8 and the D4, the square one and the diamond-shaped one.
I didn't get to hit him. I just scared him.
That was it. That was your action.
4 and 4.
I didn't.
Can we not get 4 action?
Not this session. I will get. I want to get them acclimated.
He does have disadvantage to attack me until my next turn.
Okay. What happened? How much damage?
8.
8 points. So your arrow sinks into him, and he's not looking good. It's sunk into his neck, and blood starts pulsating out of the hole that it's sunk into, and it's like hunched over now, and it's trying to move away. You just arrive as you see all of this taking place. You see an arrow whiz out of the wood, out of the top of the tree into this beast's neck, and you guys are all walking into the woods at this time. What do you do?
My character carries a small parcel of some herbs from my home planet, and I've been known to shirk responsibility and avoid conflict, and I'm choosing to disengage and go smoke some of what we call tobacco, and I trust that my clan members have this already bleeding out character firmly under control.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I'm more of the thinker anyway, so I'm going to go wax philosophical for 45 seconds.
So you like looked into the woods and you're like, I'm gonna go smoke out of here. All right, good. Okay, so you checked on him and you're like, no, you guys got this. Darrin, you see him kind of like, I'm gonna go smoke, and what do you do?
So this is what I do. I send my familiar out to harass this
Beast?
This beast. Yeah, and
So you send your familiar out. Your familiar gets close to it. What does your familiar do?
Pretty much, unless they have the big
And
giant
screams
map, we're gonna pretend I
and
didn't say what I
screeches, and
said.
then
The rest of it's only-
we
He's
have
gonna scratch him or something?
yeah, and then I have to figure out how to combat this thing.
No, it's okay. I think I gave you a card.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, so I have to figure out how can we take this thing down. It sounds like it's like
Here it is.
It's-
His scratch is a D4.
Okay, it sounds like it's a mammoth type of beast where it's
It's a canine.
oh it's a
Yeah, it's a canine-like beast.
It's like a canine-like beast, 4 eyes.
oh so it's a dog.
It's kind of like a fox.
Oh okay, okay. So it bites it and then
Yeah.
as it's biting it, I thought it was bigger than that. Okay, so
It's pretty big.
and then I will
Hold on, you want your imp to bite it?
yeah.
Okay, so your imp runs up on it and bites it. Make a D20 roll. Flat D20.
Okay, and then I
Yeah, it goes to bite it, and the canine beast goes boom and headbutts it, and your imp goes kind of skittering back.
okay. So
That was your imp. What are you doing?
okay, I'm gonna roll and use my
Hold on. What do you?
agonizing blast.
Agonizing blast. Okay.
Okay.
Remember, you have to roll a d4 for your personal
Oh,
damage.
are you doing blood magic or defiler magic?
I don't know.
You only have to take with the cantrip. You only have to take 1 point of damage with blood magic, and that's a cantrip. And you don't have to worry about no defiler magic. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, okay.
So you cut yourself open. The blood runs down your hand, and you cast a spell.
Okay. Oh no, it's only 8.
8 plus your spellcasting modifier,
Okay.
which is your third page here. Right here, plus 4.
4, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. Ooh, the blast of green energy goes whizzing right by this creature.
Oh, gosh.
It is now your turn, Mike.
I am going to use Calm Animal.
Okay.
I'm going to calm this animal so you guys can finish it off.
You're going to go
So
up
it's
to it and
going
try
to
to
be it's
calm
an
it.
animal handling versus its charisma.
Do you have animal handling?
I do.
Okay.
So I have a plus
Versus
4.
its charisma?
Correct.
Oh, well, you got this, buddy.
7 plus 4, which is 11. So it didn't turn out all that well.
Oh, I got a 14.
So yeah.
Okay.
So that didn't work.
So you try to chill it out, and it's so
That-
distraught from being attacked and brutalized, it's not listening to you at all.
So do I still have 2 action points?
That was your action.
That was my action.
That was your
I'm
action.
done. All right.
Now its turn. It's going to keep stumbling out of the woods.
Okay.
It's moving away.
Opportunity attack.
Where's it at? Right here.
Yeah.
It's moving away.
Opportunity attack.
Are you black?
I'm white.
You're black.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get an opportunity attack.
Dude, I'm gonna absolutely
Do I just roll
destroy
damage?
this.
Black with pink nails.
No, him.
Oh, come on.
I'm so sorry.
So an opportunity attack is when a creature is moving away from you. So it's almost like this: if you're fighting somebody and then they turn their back and try to run away, you probably got an opportunity to punch them in the back of the head or grab them. That's called an opportunity attack. And this beast kind of turned away, and now he's going to make an opportunity attack.
I have advantage.
Yeah.
Yes. What? Wait a minute. Why would you have advantage?
Because I thought that's how the attack of opportunity was. Because he was facing away. I have advantage.
No, you get an opportunity of attack. You don't get advantage too.
What's the difference?
You're flanking.
But does he have advantage because he has intimidation on him?
No, he did have intimidation.
No.
What'd you get?
He has a disadvantage to attack me.
Gotcha.
But I got 18.
18. That's a hit. Roll damage as this creature is not looking so good.
Ow. 14.
14. Explain what happens here.
I just.
Let me rip him in half with you. Grab it.
grab his tail, and Mitis grabs his head, and we just.
That wasn't very descriptive.
Oh, well, I don't know how
That
to describe
was.
it. You want
You
me
said-
to?
You're ripping them in half.
Yeah.
Okay, you grab the tail, he grabs the head, and you guys just brutalize this thing and ripped it in half. Its guts and entrails fall out, tainting the meat, and now you're left with this
That we could have
destroyed
used.
cork.
Right?
We don't need the organs. We just need the meat.
You just said tainted the meat.
How do we taint the meat?
Yeah,
if we're
that's
doing it in
right.
half?
Because you ripped its guts out.
Man, if the guts came out like that,
How do you gut a fish?
the meat would be.
Do you
safe
stab
to-
it like a bunch of times and rip it in half,
We
or do you
probably-
slice it carefully, pull the guts out so they don't spill into the meat?
They did spill.
And they did spill.
if he is vertical,
Well, can I just clean his skull and
all
wear
of
it as a
that back,
hat?
all that back meat is clean because the guts have fallen out.
These goobers. You guys ripped it in half.
Can I
Okay,
take
that
his
was
skull?
your guys'.
We ripped
Call.
it in half.
Well, I'm
He
gonna
should be
clean
clean.
his skull.
Then whatever you want to do after.
So,
whether
you crushed
disengage,
the beast's
whether
skull
it's
into little smithereens
save
and
it,
bits
help
and
somebody, 'cause
played with
one of
its
these
blood.
cards should be
You
helped.
want to try to gather
So like if someone's
as much
in the
materials
ga-
as
in
possible. Is that
combat,
correct?
it's directly
Yeah.
next to
Okay,
you,
go ahead and
you
make your
save
D20
your
roll.
action, and then they're doing something, you
16.
can help them, and
Plus-
that gives them advantage, so they get to
Oh.
roll
Is it
2
wisdom?
of these
Mhm.
instead of one,
14.
and take the highest. It's a little complicated, but once
You
do it a
managed
few
to
times,
get-
you figure it out.
It's
You managed to
okay
get lots of
sometimes,
meat.
but I'm willing.
Yeah.
The bones, as you were going through the meat, you broke. The fur is shredded already because you guys
Just
ripped
put
it in
that
half.
on your head instead of the skull.
And as you
It's not
peeled the
cool.
fur back to try to gather the meat, you're kind of tearing into the
Got like
fur
a
with your
hole in
knife.
it, like
You
right
were
like
very
this.
crude with it, but you did manage to get all the meat. If
I'm
you
writing
want,
it down.
if you want to take the fur, you can, but it's going to be very poorly.
I'll do the other half.
He just did it all.
Oh, well, you're a loser.
Not me.
We'll say that you guys from this beast, you managed to get 6 pounds of meat.
6 pounds of meat from the
I got.
like 300.
I gotta do double tenderloin.
He didn't roll very good, guys.
Oh
I didn't roll that bad. There's definitely. There's a 14.
You look. I gave you the option. I said, "Do you want to try to go for everything, or do you want to try to go for the meat?" And you said, "I want it all."
That's like tenderloin, brisket, quarters.
So we didn't get any bones out of it.
There is some bones,
I have 76 bones if you want.
Okay.
bones.
All right.
lots of bones,
So there
We
we
make a
go.
lot of broth.
and to speeding up this process, I'm going to go to Jen. I'm going to say you are camping out in the tree and you're going to continue hunting. I want you to make a D20 and add your survival to it.
Why don't we just go fishing?
And you need to beat a 12.
Oh yeah.
17 and 1 survival point, so 18.
18. You killed 2 crabloos, which are 2 like 6 foot bipedal lizard creatures. You shot 2 of those down. And you come back to camp with those 2
I'm back
crabloos.
to camp victorious.
Yes,
One on each shoulder.
one on each shoulder, and while they're dispatching the meat, and now you have this corpse. You can clean it if you would like. You have the ability.
Sure.
I want
Okay.
the legs.
So you have survival, right?
I want
Yes.
the legs.
This is going to be a survival roll. Now I'm going to ask you: do you want to try to get as most meat out of it, or do you want to try to get as most all the materials out of it?
I mean, meat, how much more can you really get from lizard medicine?
Well, the more meat you try to pull from an animal, if you're ever like cleaning a deer or a rabbit, the less likely you are going to be able to keep intact the fur and the bones because you're kind of pushing it away as you're scraping the meat back. So you're kind of like playing this balance game of, do I want more all the materials or do I want more meat kind of situation? So do you want to focus on the meat or do you want to try to gather all materials?
Well, maybe, I mean, can you make a kind of leather out of a lizard? I mean, I guess
Absolutely.
you can, sure.
Whose armor is made out of lizard? I think it was
I don't.
scale armor. Somebody
I do not.
in this group, actually, I think
It's me.
It's you. He has scale armor. So yes, you can.
Okay. Well then, scales and meat.
It's not
You're
illustrated.
trying to get it all.
Leather and meat.
Trying to get it all. Okay. Roll a d20, and you're gonna need to beat a 16.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
she critted.
I did.
You critted?
20.
I hit a 20.
Wow. You managed from both these Kradlus, you managed to get 4 pounds of bones,
Okay.
10 pounds of meat.
10 pounds of meat.
Where do you
from
write that in?
From all over.
What?
He's the
I'm gonna write
the
my
food
own
collector.
my own cuts. If you just tell me 10 pounds.
well, that's fine. 4 pounds of bones, 10 pounds of meat, and 2 Kradlu skins in good conditions.
Wow. And do I write it down?
You don't have to write it down. This guy is like your guys' mule because he's giant. How
So
tall?
he's kind of the inventory carrier. Not
Yeah.
just
We've also got a giant like pack animal, so like a bug.
And they have a bag of holding.
That's what
So
it
he's like company
Yeah.
PX kind of. He's got the records
And he's the
and
cook.
He's the
inventory.
quartermaster.
Okay.
Quartermaster, yeah.
And we have a bag of holding, which is a pocket dimension inside of a bag that you can literally fit as much stuff in it as you
Did we
want.
put somebody in there?
You can't put
I
sentient
put
beings
Korbo
in
in there.
I thought we could. We just don't know what happened.
It's just not.
Something
We
bad
said it would
happens.
I
happen,
thought we
but,
did though. I thought I put something.
I saw a reel today that was like, maybe you should put a bag of holding in your butt so when everybody wants his sword back, you can just pull it out.
That's disgusting.
So, as you guys are as you're
Looking
cleaning
up
the
all
meat,
friends, that's
Venetia
ridiculous.
Venetia peeks her head out of the tent and she says, "What's going on, guys? Do we have the meat? Are we ready to go back to the halfling?
Yeah, we're
camp?"
ready.
You were so helpful.
I am a liaison. That's what I was paid to do. I wasn't paid to hunt. I wasn't paid to kill.
Once we have passage, do we still need you?
No, you're fired. Right now.
Excuse me. G hired me, not you.
I don't know who G
G
is.
works for us.
He does work.
Do we still need you after we've got passage?
I mean, not necessarily, no.
And you don't get my
Let's go.
bow. You get to walk.
But there might be more halflings ahead.
We'll eat
All
them
right.
too.
Do
Do they know you?
Eat her.
Well, no, just the tribe that you guys are dealing with
You should.
knows me.
After.
Alright,
I will eat
I'll
her. I will eat her.
So, are we ready to make it back to the tribe?
Let's
Are
go
we-
back to the tribe.
Are we
Give me
gonna
meat?
cook this meat first?
No, we're just gonna give it to them. They can do what they want with it.
They don't know how to cook.
Who cares?
I care. I don't want
You're
people
cooking
eating
for us, not them.
nasty swill.
Why
I don't
did
work
ask
for you.
A cast iron skillet for an egg.
Didn't say you work for us. You're here because you do.
No.
You owe us a debt. We freed you. Let's go.
And we freed you.
Go ahead.
Sounds a lot like double
Take a shower.
slavery to me.
Well, it's just.
So, you guys make your way
Allergies.
back
Come in
to
slow, like slow,
the-
She starts swelling up.
You guys make your
You
way.
know, it just came to my mind, that guy, that hippie that used to go around the van with the stuff is called John Aiken. That's his name. He was in like
That name sounds familiar.
a small van in the 1960s. John Aiken. Was
So-
living in a van. John boy the brim. Well, that's where Scooby Doo came from. That,
Literally.
you know those hippie vans that they had?
Yeah, the VW bugs.
John Aiken used to ride around with his wife, and they were selling this hallucinogen. What is that stuff called?
So,
Psilocybin.
All right.
That's my favorite.
If
You
you, want to write
guys-
it down, I
No,
can
let's
transfer meat.
Transfer meat.
You gotta write it down.
I've got
no,
it.
you can just go
I
with them.
started a church.
Okay.
Okay.
This
So
guy's
the
about
party-
your size. Maybe you could talk to him.
I'm
Who
talking
got
to
it?
him.
Darren,
You shut up.
I need you to
there
make
for
a
scariness.
d20 roll.
Is he a giant?
As you were studying the halfling
foot.
language book,
Eat my
add your
sauce.
intelligence
Shorter
modifier
than
and your proficiency bonus to this roll.
Okay.
You so freaking love
Show him
He's
what
a big.
his
I'm
proficiency
trying to
What's
remember.
it?
He's like a
6
fool.
You know how
So
big a
plus one plus.
He's a fool.
So plus 4.
I don't have to.
Plus 4.
Plus 4 to your roll.
There's a
Okay.
Greek power
What is
5.
and when he steps
5.
out,
Okay.
So, you're getting to the point in this language book where you're just like racking your brain and you're not able to understand it, and it's really pissing you off to where you just throw it down and you're done with it. So you've kind of where you're at right now, speaking halfling. That's probably where you're going to be for a while.
What if
And-
they speak a different language
Yes,
than
he-
one of us?
is this
just
guy-
speaks?
The other tribe speaks giant.
Huh?
Is this guy a giant?
He is a giant, but he speaks halfling.
Well, I speak.
Do they speak anything else?
So you guys make it back to the tribe,
He's
and
the
you
equivalent
see
of being raised by wolves.
you see the giant halfling standing out front of the camp, kind of talking with somebody, and sees you guys walk up.
I give him a hug.
I'm there for intimidation purposes.
You approach him to give him a hug.
Yep.
You approach him to give him. You don't have to roll for that. You approach him to give him a hug, and he kind of backs up like, "Hey, man,
Come here.
you can't hold on. You can't understand him. Dog.
Bring it in.
Not
Translate.
dog.
Come here.
Oh, go.
And he looks at you guys, and he's like, "Where's my food?
He's got it. The guy who's trying to give you a hug.
Hey.
Why was he trying to touch me?
Because you look like him.
But I'm not him. I'm halfling.
Yeah.
So is he.
Right.
What did he say?
Same thing I did.
That what?
So is he.
He's not a halfling.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He's just related to you.
No.
Maybe
No.
we have the same mother.
He looks like me, but I'm a
I am
chieftain.
me.
That's why I'm large.
So is he.
Yeah.
Listen,
Andy's a baker.
I bake. They don't like
What's
bacon.
up?
what?
I get some candy.
Yeah, that's fine. You can get a couple pieces.
I remove from my bag. Let us do 3 salted steaks. That'll be about 20 ounces.
The meat we just hunted.
Well, 3 salted steaks.
He
one
looks
vial-
at the salted steaks, and he's like, "This is not enough."
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
promised me.
I'm working on it.
He's getting the rest of the stuff.
I'm reading you stuff.
He's getting out of the
3
bag.
salted steaks. I've got a jar of sap marinade that I made. I'll give you that.
He's giving all of your food away.
2.
Hey, just
I'm not giving the food away. 2 lizard roasts, 2 lizard legs, 2 lizard jowls, and then I'll give you 4 ribs. That should total about 63 ounces of meat.
Give him all the meat we just hunted.
That was more than all the meat we just had.
What is this? What is this stuff that he put on the meat?
Makes it tasty. Lick it.
I don't want to taste it. I want meat.
It's not on the meat. It's
It
in a
is
jar.
meat.
There's one. There.
What are they saying?
It's not
You can
on
hear
the
'em.
meat. It's a jar.
Tell him I fight him if he does not take the food.
Please forgive us. These guys are morons.
Okay.
So's he.
Tell him the meats.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not
I
marinated.
want raw, fresh meat.
It's all raw. There is no marinade on any of it. I just gave you an extra jar of marinade. You don't even have to eat
It's
it.
just in the jar. It's not
Okay.
on the meat.
Okay. Is this everything?
Is that enough?
Don't
Not
ask
quite.
me that.
Not quite. Let me fight him. Tired of this.
Shut up. Give him more meat.
I will give him 4 pints of beer,
It's out of his store.
and then I'll do another pound of roast.
What is this liquid he's handing me?
Try it.
Try it. You'll like it.
Okay, I'll take that.
Come here.
He also wants a hug.
Come here. You say we're not related.
Okay. The strange man is making me feel a way that I don't normally feel.
Drink some more of
That's
that.
called
You'll
beer.
really feel it.
You caught the game.
Oh man.
That's
Okay.
why he wants the hug.
Oh, okay, that's why.
A big part of this game is food. I wonder if other games of D&D, food is...
This is more of a survival kind of base game.
Do you have Netflix?
No.
No, never mind then.
Are you gonna recommend Delicious in Dungeons?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so he looks at the haul that you guys have given him, and he looks at you and he says, "This is sufficient.
All right. Cool.
Go get the grain." And you see two halflings come out with 2 bags of grain, and hands you 2 bags of grain. Is this enough?
No.
I'm tired of all these peaceful.
What do you mean no?
They need at least 2
Okay,
more.
was wrong.
2 more?
Yes.
Make a charisma check. Persuasion? Do you have persuasion? No.
No.
And that was a 2.
No, it was not a 2. It was
A 4.
plus 3. My charisma checks suck.
Remember, you have your
Yes, here.
hero point.
There you go. All right.
Okay, so He just burnt a hero point. This is essentially a luck token.
9.
9? That's a fail. He says, no, I'm going to need some more meat.
Canine brisket.
There it is.
A little bit more, please.
Canine brisket.
There you go.
Okay. This will be sufficient. Bring in another bag of grain.
2 more.
One more.
Canine
more.
brisket.
And he brings out one more bag of grain.
Fine.
And you guys now have your 3 bags of grain. Anything else?
No, we're done with you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I will drink this jug of bubbly stuff.
Well, he makes that from the sap that you said you didn't like.
I'm gonna give him
Don't give him anything.
another shot of spirit as well.
If you ever want some more, come look for us, but it'll cost you.
Spirit shot.
He takes the. What do I do with this?
Same thing.
Drink it?
Yeah.
He drinks it and he goes, ah! This is poison!
No.
You poisoned me!
In a way.
No.
In the best
It'll make
way.
you feel good.
Oh.
Make you feel more of those.
Drink the other stuff too. It's called the chaser.
Good, 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 good.
There you go.
Ah.
Plus 4 bonus to strength, minus 4 intelligence.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he's like kind of teetering and he's like, you guys have a great day. And the halflings carry the stuff
As
back.
he's walking by, he smacks Mitis on the butt.
Oh! The halflings carry the meat in, and you guys are now out in front of the halfling camp, and you have your grain,
All right.
and you have your caravan. That was another thing I didn't mention to you guys. They have a caravan that's pulled by a large bug,
It's a
and the
6,000
only
pound
person
bug.
that can drive the large bug is someone who has psionic abilities, which would be Greg's character, Korbo. He's the only one that can drive the psionic bug. Because he can connect mentally with it and steer it.
Do we need to take the bug out of the garage?
Yeah.
Out of the psionic garage?
It's time to go back to the other tribe and deliver the grain.
Okay.
Let's pack up.
I didn't know that was for
Why is there no we don't
So
choose
Venetia
pacifist.
hops. Everybody, you guys are breaking camp, breaking down. What's up, Quillen? You just watching? So you guys are breaking down camp, putting stuff away. Everybody's loading back up into the caravan. Everybody's loading back up into the caravan. You're hopping onto this very large beetle-like creature, and you are now riding.
He's just offering something, you guys.
I need Greg, you to
Greg?
roll a d20 plus your psionics.
Dad, can you get
What is a 20 this one?
Great.
What is that?
That's already funny, yeah.
Okay.
It's not.
And add my psionics
Dad, I gotta get going.
plus 6.
Oh,
Already fed him.
Okay.
no, I need to get
I'm at a 9 plus 6.
I have
15.
To be there.
15. He starts galloping.
Giddy up.
Now, you are the driver. Do you want to go fast, or do you want to go slow, normal speed, fast, or really quick? Each speed has its own downfalls, and if you go really slow, you're able to see everything that's ahead of you. You're quiet.
You're rushing me. I need you to really.
You're quiet. You're stealthy. If you go fast, obviously you miss everything that's in front of you. You're not able to see anything ahead of you, but you move a lot quicker. A lot quicker.
Do I need to play a card?
Well, no.
Okay. I would like to move at a moderate pace.
Just normal pace.
Neither fast nor slow.
Normal pace. Okay. You guys are moving at a normal pace back to the other halfling camp.
I take a nap.
You're sleeping in the caravan.
After I do a shot, take a nap.
You want to try to read your book?
Yeah. I'll read my book.
She's feeding the lizard even though he's already been fed.
Double feeding.
Yes, because
So you're reading your book, you're sleeping. What are you guys doing? This caravan is large. When I mean it's large, picture that window back there. That window back there. To this window, and as wide as over here to over here. Very large bus-like caravan that's being pulled by this bug that you're riding. You guys are just kind of chilling. What are you doing inside of the caravan?
Like, if I were to help Strigoi with his studies, would that give him an advantage?
Do you have intelligence?
I have.
It would probably be, if anyone was going to help Strigoi with his studies, it would probably be Korbo.
Okay. Can he ride side saddle or?
Yeah.
No, he
can poke.
Snuggle up.
No,
there.
he can poke out of the front of the caravan
put his ear to his back.
and talk with Greg as you guys are riding.
Okay.
What do they call that? It'll be your backpack.
Ahoy!
So we'll say that you are assisting him in understanding this deeper part of the halfling language. Go ahead and roll your roll, but with advantage this time, since he's helping you. So roll 2d20s and take the highest.
You can roll them together.
Anytime I say advantage, Greg Chin, it's where you roll 2d20s and you take the highest. Disadvantage, you roll 2d20s, take the lowest. So sometimes you have to have a disadvantage.
I'm losing my spot. Where's his intelligence?
Intelligence,
So
proficiency.
+3 +1, so 4. So he's at a 5. No. Yeah, he's at 15.
15. You managed to finally crack past that point. You're having a hard time enunciating some of these words that were being written, but finally something just clicked, and now you're able to speak deeper. Now you can form complete sentences, and you're not having a problem listening and understanding halfling. So you're pretty close to being fully mastered of the halfling language. While this is all going down, what are you doing, Jen, in the tent? Yeah, it could be anything. It could be sharpening arrows. It could be anything. Cleaning meat, forming something out of leather. There's many things that you could be doing.
You're definitely observing.
Making potions.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm making potions in my empty glass bottles.
Okay. With the materials that you have gathered over your travels, you're making some potions. What kind of potions are you trying to make? You trying to make healing potions? You trying to make poisons? What kind of stuff are you trying to make?
Healing potions.
Healing potions? Okay. So I need you to roll d20, and you are going to add your wisdom onto. Actually, you can use survival. Don't even worry about wisdom. Just add your survival to it.
19 with survival.
You managed to craft, as you guys are cruising along, 4 healing potions. And I think on your inventory sheet in the back, there's already healing potions.
Yeah.
You can just add them to it. 4 more to that number. What were you guys doing?
I'm committing a great acts of violence.
On yourself?
On my boat. Not on my boat, but to anything I see living.
There's nothing. What?
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Calm Animal on him.
On who? Him? That's good. That's good. Mitis, you're sleeping?
Yeah, I'm on my boat, by the way.
So, you guys are cruising along. I'm on
my boat.
This guy's starting.
46. You guys are cruising along. And you guys come upon a group of people. Roughly the same number as you guys, about 7 or 8 folks in front of your caravan. They're trying to capture some wild kinks.
Oh, not the kinks.
Hey, that's what I have.
They're like these bug creatures. You see it, and this is directly in front of the caravan. Greg, this is what you see as you're moving. You see a large group of people in front of you, about 7 or 8 people. They're trying to throw nets on these big bugs and capture them directly in front of you on the road.
I go over.
What do you do as the driver?
You're inside the thing.
I'm on my cake.
They're not part of our clan.
They're not.
They're trying to capture bugs, and I'm riding a bug.
Yeah, you're riding a big bug.
I'm on the boat.
And they're trying to capture these bugs that are probably the size of maybe a pit bull.
A kink?
He's riding a kink.
A kink is like huge.
No,
it's not
a
huge.
kink is like that little bipedal. type.
I try
That's
to
a-
negotiate with them and ask them what they need from the bugs because our clan already has bug juice.
Okay.
We're already fermenting
To help
bug
you
wine.
with the role play scenario, instead of third personing it, say what you're actually going to do. So put yourself in that situation. You're
Why
riding
are
a
you
bug,
trying to capture the bugs?
and you turn, and the guy turns around, and they're elves. Excuse me, we're hunting. You are in our way.
Let's eat them.
We have bug products.
I have a cake.
Why spend so much energy hunting when we could trade?
Are you trying to prevent us from hunting?
No, not at all. I'm trying to see if we can help each other on our missions.
Yeah, kill these things.
I literally have. I can calm them. They're docile. What? They're docile.
Well, they're not docile right now. They're very distraught, and they're bucking around. They're trying to hold them down.
I'm about to.
Normally, they would represent something like a goat. If you ever encountered a goat in the wild, they're not. Yeah, they might buck at you, but they're not. They can't like rip you to shreds or anything.
I emerge from
You
the
know
tent
what
and
a
I
cake is?
offer to calm the animal for them.
Okay,
That
you're
work?
gonna try to calm
So
the
my
beast.
animal handling versus their charisma.
Okay.
So I got 21.
The bugs all they kind of formulate a little circle, and they're calm. And the elf walks up to your guys' caravan and says, "Who did that? Are you peeking out from your?"
I've come out.
Oh, you came out?
I came out and did it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We came across a elven lady not too long ago who had an injured leg. We were able to heal her. Is she part of your tribe?
She's right there.
Hey, what's up?
And the lady comes over and she's like, "Ah, see, that's the man I was talking about. That's him. They healed me." And they're like, "Ha! If it wasn't for him, you would be rotting right now."
That's a cake, by the way.
Yeah.
Not
They grow, buddy.
Oh, I just have a big boy.
You got a full size adult. So elves in this game are unlike elves from like previous fantasy lore. Elves in this game are ruthless. They're always running. They're always hunting. They're very nomadic, and the lady that he's talking about was her leg had been broken, right?
Something like that.
Her leg had been broken, and if somebody in their tribe breaks their leg or something like that, they leave them. And he healed them, and she managed to get back into the tribe. That's why he was so happy.
I'm feeling quite hungry. There's a lot of elves right here.
Well, thank you so much. And she says, "Now!" And you see spears just go right into the bugs, and they kill them, and their lungs. And he says, "Give him one."
Wow, cool.
And
Mitis!
they bring over a bug, and it's like,
Guy, smack him.
"Oh,
No.
Right next to him.
where do you want this at?
They hurt my
Just
bug.
throw it up on top of ours.
On where?"
Just set it next. We'll process it.
Okay. Okay, thank you guys. And they take their kinks and they walk off.
I hope you all break your legs.
And now you guys are left with this corpse of a kank laying on the ground.
Would you like to help me process it?
All right, I'm
All right.
taking my cake.
This will be an advantage roll for you since she's helping.
An advantage roll, so I have +4 in survival.
I bet that tank, your tank is
That's 12.
Yeah, those are
12.
my children. I have like a
Okay,
massive.
you managed to get lots of bug meat, and you managed to get 2 large carcasses.
Okay, cool.
It's just cannibalism. You guys are hurting my people. You're hurting my people.
You eat my people. What do I care?
That you're lucky I didn't eat those.
Thri-Kreens are technically cannibals.
That's survival of the fittest. It's different. They have a choice.
Shut up, I'm gonna feed you to her.
No.
You know what female praying mantises do, right?
So you guys, Mitis, did you write that down?
Smack him.
Who is touching me?
I am touching you.
Who are you?
Dungeon Master.
That's not a thing.
No, I'm meta right now. Did you write down the meat and stuff?
Mitis is meta sleeping right now.
Well,
Chica, whatever your name is, wake him up.
hey,
Ah, not you again.
you need to collect this stuff because I'm not collecting it. It's nasty, gross, and disgusting.
Why do we pay you?
I say the same thing about you.
Because I know about halflings.
Why don't we eat you? You've done nothing this whole time.
Why does he always want to eat me?
Why don't you want to do your freaking job?
Ignore him.
Okay, let me know where I am. No. Okay, so you guys managed to
become an airhead.
gather up the bug meat. Greg, how do you want to proceed? Same pace? Faster? Slower?
Next time.
We have to slow down somewhat to process what we've just gained,
Okay.
and to be very
So more
analytical
explorative-
and critical, and safe, and
A more
Steady as she
explorative
goes.
pace.
yes,
Okay.
yes, we don't want to miss anything.
Okay.
The journey is the destination.
Okay, so you guys are moving at a more explorative pace at the moment.
I'm in front.
So
On my cane.
you guys move along nicely. No problems.
No.
The sun begins.
Not that
The
way.
sun's beginning to set, and you guys are probably still 3 or 4 hours away from the other halfling encampment that you need to bring the grain to. And the sun is setting. What do you guys want to do?
I'm cooking.
I stay up all night and watch the cane.
We can make camp. You guys up for making camp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can stay up.
I'd like to get off this bug, Pilgrim.
I mean, that's pretty far from the forest.
We also have dark vision.
Okay, who's making camp? Who's setting up the tents?
I've got the camp stuff. I'll set up the tents.
Set up the tents.
I'm setting up my traps.
Oh, you're putting some traps around?
Set my traps up. That is terrifying. Somebody set my traps up.
I'm becoming one with my environment.
I'm gonna lay in the grass.
You're becoming one with your environment.
I'm sitting up against the tree and looking out.
Looking out, you're observing. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go hunt. I need to beat something up.
You're going to go hunt by yourself. I mean, that's fine. I don't care. You go hunt by yourself, make a survival check or wisdom check.
I'm hoping that we find like some sort of strange graveyard or underground dungeon.
Come back with a kink.
No! Why? A new live one?
Huh?
A live one?
No, a dead one.
No, I
Killed
beat
it.
him up.
You come back with a kink. What were you doing?
I've got a roast in our Dutch oven. I've
Now,
got fat.
are you cooking a beneficial meal or are you just cooking a meal?
Yeah, it's beneficial. We use up lots of our materials.
You're cooking a bit, so you're using up lots of stuff. You want it to be stat beneficial, right?
Yup.
Okay. So go ahead and make a
Double canine roast cooked in our can of fat. We've got actually our fermented dairy bug stuff that I've added in there, as well as some beer, a little bit of blood for the hemoglobin that'll thicken it up real nice. And it'll have to sit there about 2 hours.
Hey.
15 plus proficiency bonus.
and your cooking bonus.
16, 17. I don't have a cooking skill necessarily.
You do. It's your it is your proficiency bonus.
17.
17. You cooked up this beautiful meal for everyone.
It's a roast.
You cooked up this beautiful meal for everyone, a nice roast. Everyone has this plate of steaming meat and veggies, whatever.
Leaves.
Explain it.
They were dried leaves. They've been with us for a long time. I put them in the sap. They've dried, hardened, crackled.
Everybody eats this meal, and they all gain a little something special.
I make sure to stir the entire plate up and eat the plate too.
I drop. If you can't find it, it's fine. I got more.
I stirred the entire plate.
That is a luck token. If you're ever in a position where you need to roll something, but you know you're going to fail it, or you probably would fail
you really
it.
need to win it.
Right
You really need to win it.
Thank you.
Spin that.
Okay.
It's a meta currency. And to track it, in case you don't use it this combat, it's this right here, inspiration. You can just write
Okay.
one right there.
Okay.
I write one on inspiration?
Well, you've got 2.
You write
You've
2
got
there.
2 tokens. It's just you're writing down how many of these you have at any given time.
Yep.
That way, if you
Then after the game we erase it, right?
And you don't. It doesn't have to
I
be.
think they carry over now.
Huh?
They carry over now.
Yes, they carry over now. And it doesn't have to be a point at which you roll. You could be like cutting up meat and saying, I want to use this to try to make sure that I get something good. Or something that you're not normally good at, like crafting. I want to take this leather and I want to make a nice suit out of it, some armor. And you didn't really make armor. You use that to try to help you fashion it. So it's kind of like meta currency. All right, so you guys have eaten the food. You guys are resting and relaxing. Who's going to watch for the night?
Not me.
The Thri-Kreens do not need to sleep. So you guys can take turns.
I'll watch for the night.
Or you can. I tried to tell them this last time, but he always wants to, that it's good for everyone to watch because everyone has different skills, and you never know what's going to happen in the middle of the night.
I like all-nighters.
I do my
I'm just gonna
shot.
beat up a tree for a couple hours.
And I
See
play-
if I can cut it down with my fist.
You've got a tree?
So you want to do one
you are in
watch,
the forest.
and you want to do the other watch, Greg?
Sure.
Okay. You do first watch.
Combat?
I said no. You didn't see a 1.
I wanted combat.
So you
Set up your snares.
you
I'm bad. I might catch myself.
you hang out through the night and everything seems to be good. It's probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. You go to wake up Greg. Greg, you're now up on watch.
I'm contemplating on how I'm going to break it to my clan what my real character is, that I've been on a secret mission.
If something's there, wake me up,
Something's coming.
and I kill it.
As everyone's sleeping and you're sitting by the fire, kind of poking out the fire, just contemplating, thinking about things, you hear a noise.
Are we playing till 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Falling asleep again.
No. Sorry about that last time.
Last time? I'm messing with you, dude. Just
Ooh. Sorry, guys.
Not sorry. I've been waiting for this.
Listen, that's why I roll, because I don't want to screw you guys over. But the dice do what the dice do. Greg, you're sitting by the fire and you're relaxing and enjoying yourself, and you hear, and you look around. Go ahead and make a perception roll for me. If you're not trained in perception, you know that skill list that you have, that if you don't have perception, just roll on your wisdom.
Okay, I don't have perception, but on my wisdom I have a +1.
Okay, roll a d20. Roll a d20 and add that +1.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use my lucky token.
Okay.
Yeah.
roll 2.
No, not roll 2.
What? What is it?
Well, mine is a 100. Wait, is that right?
Pick up your orange dice and re-roll, because that.
Uh-oh. Okay. but I'm
So
still on
the
my
token
lucky
gives you a 50% chance of success versus
50%
whatever
of the time. It works 100% of the time.
That's right.
I've got a 10.
A 10, which is a. You look and you see rustling of leaves, and you see this head peek out, and this head is this wide, and you see its eyes look right at you, and they go. What do you do?
Get me.
Okay, give me 1 second to catch up.
And head-wise, this thing.
Nice. It's coming towards my fire.
And as far as like head goes, I'm not kidding. Its head is this wide in
The
comparison to
bigger
your
they
head.
are, the harder they fall.
It looks at you. What do you do? Do you want to attack it? Get a first strike? You can holler out to your friends like, "Hey!" There's a number of things you can do.
I would
Think
like-
about what you would do.
I would intimidate it and make it think that I'm way bigger than I really am, and I would give it a shock. If it thinks I'm just some small humanoid near a fire, I'm going to.
Do you want to attack it psionically?
Yes.
Yes?
Absolutely.
Sonic punches?
Like, no, I'm just going to use reverse psychology on it, and I'm going to.
Don't clean up your room.
In my craziest voice.
If you do want to attack it, you have a few options. You have minor telekinesis, that you can move objects. You have effective telekinesis, that you can heavy objects. You can push and you can pull them. Prestidigitation, you can make like an illusion. Psychic punches, you literally punch it with psychic energy. Don't need to worry about that one. Psionic pulse, it's similar to psionic punches, but it's weaker.
I am going to create the illusion that I am much bigger than it is. And
So you're going to use prestidigitation to try to make yourself look bigger?
Yes, and I'm going to give it a loud shout and make it think that something way bigger than it is lurking in these woods.
Okay, you use prestidigitation. Explain to me, because prestidigitation is like creating a illusion or a sound. Or explain to me what you do. You make yourself look a little bit taller, like with the shadows behind you.
As the creature approaches, snorting and huffing, an illusion appears in front of it, and it sees a beast 3 times larger than it, with glowing eyes, confront it.
Okay, I need you to make a psionics roll, because that's the only way that I can. Yep, D20 plus your psionics. It's the only way I can dictate this, and I'm gonna have to make this a DC 17.
What?
You have to beat.
That means you have to meet or beat a 17.
No pressure though.
Right.
Well, the odds are good, but the goods are out.
That's what she said.
I got. What the hell is that?
It's an 8.
Oh, okay.
That or a 9.
No, it's a 9.
9 plus your psionics,
And what is my psionics?
and it's in your skill list right there.
Plus 6. I'm at 15.
You're not quite.
Not quite. It sees past. You're gonna spin that? All right, he's spinning this to help you. So roll your D20 again.
But he's not awake.
Huh?
It's just my coin. I'll consider it.
You don't sleep.
Roll your D20 again.
That is true. I am not asleep.
12.
12, which is
18.
Plus 6 is
15 plus.
that's
12.
a success.
Okay.
You don't add modifiers when you spin those, by the way.
Oh, okay.
But it's okay. What was the roll? What was the dice roll?
The dice roll is a 12.
12,
and
that's
my
good.
Psionics is a 6.
That beats.
so
That's above.
we're
That's
at 18.
above.
We're at 18.
So 1 through 10. Yeah, you're past 10. That's a success. The creature sees this.
Thanks for the token.
The creature sees this illusion and it backs up and disappears into the woods. And boy, howdy, did you guys just make it out? Because that's like one of the largest creatures in the game.
I want to light it on fire. And
Mind over matter.
And he scurried back into the
imagine
woods.
like XP.
The rest of the night goes.
That would have been some pretty nice armor, though.
It would have been, but I would have. I'm not lying when I say that somebody may have died in that combat.
Oh, it would have.
If you guys would have chosen to fight it.
would have been coming out.
I feel like I just came in clutch somehow.
You did. You definitely did. So you, after spooking the creature away, you feel kind of relaxed and chill by the fire. The sun rises, and the morning comes, and a rain begins to trickle through the trees. Not a pouring rain, but just a trickling rain. And you all begin to wake up as you hear the rain and the light comes through your tents. And as you begin to expect this breakfast that somebody keeps cooking every morning. And then Venetia says, she goes up to your tent and she was like, hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Oh my gosh. No. What do you want? You don't.
Listen. I wanted to talk to you alone.
You need to go in the tent and just get it over with.
I wanted to talk to you alone.
The tension is palpable.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that things have not gone very well with us, and I would like things going forward to go better. So if you need any help, please let me know.
Any help?
Yes.
I'm gonna go back to sleep. I'll consider your comments.
Okay. She kind of leaves your tent. She kind of leaves your tent. Leaves you to doing what
What's
you're.
that pumpkin over there?
Oh my god. So she kind of leaves you to what you're doing, and the rest of you guys are awaking now, coming out of your tents, kind of stirring.
Well, rested bonus?
No, that's only from sleeping in an actual bed in an actual house.
Hey, what did we get from that big roast last night? That big roast we had last night.
Yeah, you got a token.
That's right. Never mind. Sorry. I'm so used to
You're
temporary
good.
hit points.
You're good. And everyone's awake, and you guys can continue traveling if you would like.
Let's go. Back it up.
I'm hoping that we run into like a dungeon in or a graveyard, something like that.
Not traps go off last night.
You up for driving?
Giddy up. You walk like this too if you had true grit in your shorts.
Speaking of the chaps you could have made out of that thing last night.
So, Greg, you mount the bug, and everyone else is kind of packing stuff up, packing their tent up, getting the stuff back into the caravan. What speed do you want to be traveling at?
I would like to travel a little bit slower this time since we encountered something very large and
That was after you broke camp. That wasn't while you were traveling.
Right.
You guys are already traveling.
Right.
Huh?
Right. We're going to travel slower and more carefully now that we've encountered something and luckily diverted it.
Okay, that's still smart thinking. While you're traveling at a slower pace, you have advantage on perception checks. What's up?
I'm playing my dulcimer with the intent of rousing the gang.
Okay. He's playing his dulcimer.
It's like reveille.
For you guys while you guys are what is it? What's it?
We ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have.
It looks like you got like one book inside of another. You got that halfling book, but you've got
13.
13.
something more like a
You guys feel this energy flowing into you from his music playing.
Was that a fart?
No.
And you guys are cruising along.
I'm about to throw drugs at you. It's too happy now.
3 or 4 hours pass. The rain kind of dies off. The sun peeks in through the canopy of the trees, and you can see the water evaporating out. The birds chirping. Very beautiful scenery. And the heat just keeps climbing. It's actually getting very warm to the point where you guys are kind of laying the furs down. And he just keeps playing his dulcimer, and you guys are just really thoroughly enjoying this trip. It's very transcendent to the point where you guys are just zoning.
I think it's quite gay. This is happy music.
I slap him in the
Is there other instruments?
I slap him in the face.
There's no other instruments.
I'm on my boat.
He has a dulcimer. That's the only instrument on
I
board.
like the whistle.
I'm slapping him.
I mean, it sounds pretty cool. Dulcimer sounds pretty cool.
Roll the slap.
And you guys make it before sundown to the other halfling camp.
We roll in, jamming.
Yeah.
We got one hand on the wheel.
Sounds like Wii sports music.
Going to be a donkey.
I take out the dead cank that we have in the stores,
We have 2.
and I throw it at T'Chai. Dang it!
You take out the dead cank and do what?
I'm throwing it at T'Chai on his cank.
No.
Yep.
Why are you rolling for that?
23.
Okay, so yeah, you threw it at try, and you guys were throwing dead animals at each other.
Dude, I told you I pocket drugs and I'll throw them at you.
You guys have made it back to the halfling camp. You have the grain. What's the plan of
Whatever's
action?
in my pocket.
Do we have to go in, or did they come out as we?
Speak amongst yourself, not me.
Are they coming out to us, or do we have to go into?
You guys have just made it to the camp. Okay, so you guys have just arrived. You guys are 100 yards from the halfling camp. What are you guys doing?
Look for
What's your
anything
plan?
looks suspicious
Talk to them.
going on.
What's your character's name again?
See if it's on fire.
Glane.
What is it?
Aglain. Glane.
The Glane is our master negotiator.
Okay. Now playing out with you.
That sounded oddly racist.
It was funny.
Tense negotiations.
Sure.
What are you guys doing? What's the plan? You guys plan together.
Gonna make a
I'm
wisdom
going
check.
to, as we roll up, and the halflings are looking at us.
The halflings are not looking at you. You guys are 100 yards.
100 yards? Well, you didn't.
From 100 yards from their camp. You guys need to plan out exactly what you guys are going to do before you walk up. How's this going to turn
I'm
out?
gonna make a
Well,
perception
what?
check to see if anything's wrong with it. Like, if it seems like anything happened while we were going.
Make a perception check.
Does our quartermaster have records of whether we owe the halflings or the halflings owe us?
We owe, well, we
14.
were bringing them the grain from the
Okay,
other tribe.
okay.
That's good.
So, I say we consult Venetia.
Tanisha
Does that
says,
help?
Let's just beat her up.
Um,
I'm tired of her.
we're getting into the realm of I don't do this, so how about you guys figure it out?
You're such a diva.
Dang
Can I
girl.
just eat her?
Girl,
Can you just shut up?
You have to make
this is-
yourself
this is getting
useful
old
at
with
some
the eat.
point.
Can I just eat her? I don't know. I'm
you have to
tired
make
of
yourself
it, okay?
useful
What
somehow.
do you do if I just punch you?
Why are you guys so mean? I'm so tired of it every time.
Shut up!
Out of reflex, I punch you in the face.
Oh my god. No.
Let's just get the grain. Mitis, can you grab the grain?
You're
Let's
totally
go on up. You guys want to back us up?
You never gave me the grain. How much grain
I'll
is
go
there?
3 bags.
Cool.
3 bags?
Whatever that means.
Want to come or stay?
I'll stay.
So, me, well, Mitis, Korbo, and myself are going to grab the grain and start
Okay.
walking up.
So you guys make your way to the halfling camp, and if you guys remember, this is a more open style camp. There's many tents, and then as you proceed further into the camp, the tents get thicker and larger and larger and larger. You see the chieftain's tent further back, and you see the chieftain kind of standing around the fire, looking around, and he kind of glances up and sees you guys walking, and he chats over, and they kind of meet you guys where you're at, and the chieftain looks at you, Darrin, and says, please make a intelligence check. This will be a DC 8 because you are getting very good at reading halfling.
Nice, crit.
Always talking.
Crit. You're like, I was just reading almost exactly what he said. He said, hey, how's it going? Did you guys get what we need?
Spit my hand back into it with Frankie Spears running.
I understood.
Okay.
We say, sure did. Here you go.
Wow, this is unexpected. I thought you guys would not be back this quick. This is quite amazing.
You're welcome.
This calls for celebration.
Oh,
Would you guys be willing to celebrate with us?
as long as we don't have to eat any of you.
No, not that kind of celebration.
Not that kind of party.
like, yeah.
The sacrifice is tomorrow, which you guys can stay for if you'd like.
What's the sacrifice?
Just make sure it's later in the day after the hangover's
Wait,
worn off.
what sacrifice? Of a child?
What did he say?
I don't know nothing.
Okay.
Nothing at all.
Nothing?
I
I want to
produce.
do it.
I produce a keg. I have a keg.
At the party, I have an announcement I'd like to make.
It's
go.
for me?
Yeah, you want to celebrate?
Yes.
That's the way to go.
And the drums and music starts playing, and you see everyone start dancing, and you smell the smell of food being cooked, and this is an all-out tribal party, and these people are welcoming you guys in with love and affection, and they're very happy that they have gotten this grain, because this grain's going to carry them over for months and months. They use it sparingly, within dishes of their hunting. It's almost like an additive, right? They take the grain, add it to the meat, completes a full meal. So they're celebrating. You guys are celebrating the gift from the elementals, because as they see it, the elementals are the ones that have gifted them this meat and this grain. So they are dancing and having a good time and partying, and the sun begins to wane in the sunset, and you guys are getting kind of real buzzed up and happy. And Darrin, a female halfling comes up to you, and she goes, saying, hey, saying, she says, hey, how's it going?
Hey, make sure you tell these little slopes they have to drink at least 10 pints
You know what's?
to have a good
I
time.
want to tell you guys something before. I know I'm trying to concentrate on the game. I
smoke
got
a cigarette?
I got a real weird.
Can I smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, you're good.
I got a real weird message as he was telling me this. Somebody on. What is that?
Let's talk about this post game.
My favorite.
Someone
Post-game.
said goodnight Strigoi, and it came on my phone, and I thought, where in the heck?
Okay, so
Somebody's got
this
some butter bread.
this halfling chick,
Well, we're fans.
she looks at you and she says, "Hey, how's it going?" How do you respond?
I
I'll
miss
say,
the AI.
it's going good. How are you?
What's going on?
She kind of gets all close to you and starts kissing on you. And how do you respond to that?
I think, oh no, is she trying to set me up? Or?
She pulls you into her tent and you guys disappear.
This is your
And while he disappears with the halfling girl in the tent, you guys continue to party and drink. And the chieftain comes out, and the chieftain says, "I have a special gift." And he puts this big bottle down on the table,
I'll take that.
and he says, "Everyone drink." And one of the halflings comes up and grabs it and drinks, and then passes it to you.
Down the hatch.
You pass it.
You're in the tent.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
In this auspicious occasion, I have an announcement to make. I'm ready to reveal my true character. I'm ready to reveal my true character. And yes, I have these attributes. These are all true and correct. But my real name is Major Lee Russell Rusty Can Opener Cornwallis, and I'm a time traveler from Earth. And I was conscripted under Operation Earworm during the Big War to go to the future as a super soldier and bring back sounds
As
to the
you
propaganda machine.
as you were saying this,
and I've been sent to this planet.
as you were saying this to the
Undercover.
halfling goes,
Earworm.
Translator.
Okay.
he's in a tent.
He's getting busy.
He's getting freaky in a tent with a halfling. Here, he hands you. He said,
I'm secretly
no.
recording that sound
That's
on
bad.
a wave sampler.
He hands you
Hands me the bottle?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I already saw them drink it. Hopefully it treats me right
You
too.
drinking it?
In the spirit of,
You're
yes,
trash.
when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Take a drink. You take a drink.
Yes.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, Strigoi!
What is that?
I am in
Roll
town!
a 20.
We just all walk in.
Here's your
Is it okay if I'm can opener Cornwallis from now on?
Sure.
Here's your Constitution saving throws. These are all your
That is
saving
a
throws.
mythical name for like a
And
mayor.
you have nothing.
Can opener Cornwall.
So you just roll straight to
That's
20.
Major Lee Rusty can opener
that needs to
Cornwallis.
be our mayor.
You know,
I got a 20.
I was,
A 20?
You just
You take a big drink and it doesn't even affect you. You're just like, yeah.
what he said.
And then you pass it to
Super
you pass it to the next person.
I passed on the drink.
You pass on the drink.
you
I
were telling
drink
me
it,
about your character. It reminds
and
me.
it-
I was
I
like,
just
chase
melted
it,
our
I
projects
do
together.
drugs.
I
Huh?
was up
After
late
chase
one
it,
night
I do
listening to
drugs.
the radio
What drugs?
talking
The
about
drugs in my inventory that are
Oh
undescribed.
my
the
god.
spiritual
That's a
realms
detail
of-
I guess I missed.
Pocket drugs.
Pocket? Do you do your pocket drugs?
And I drink
On and
it.
on about
All right, you drink it. Make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Released
Yay!
in the spirit.
Watch me get 220s and be
And
completely
it
fucked.
hasn't been released on Earth in the physical.
Not yet. I've got a whole double album planned. I can't wait. That's gonna help.
A 7?
Use my digital audio
As,
workstation.
as you take these drugs and you take the drink,
Talking about it,
everything
and
starts
stuff.
spinning and you're just like locked in your seat.
Here we go, Kurt Cobain.
I'm
Now
drinking.
you are handed the bottle.
I'm just
I
gonna go
take-
ahead and write.
3 giant
Can
drinks.
opener Cornwallis
You take
up here.
3 giant drinks.
Mine
Blup,
is
blup,
honestly
blup.
I assume I do this with proficiency.
Not with 3 giant drinks, you don't.
Proficiency. I am clearly
Roll a
proficient.
Constitution saving throw. Straight up.
8 plus 2, 10.
10. You start feeling woozy, like you drank way more than you even thought that you did,
Hold on.
and you are out of it.
Wait.
And the chieftain goes, knock knock, knock 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 knock. You already used that today.
No, I used it like 2 days ago.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you're right. So you're good. Chief goes, knock knock, knock 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 knock. And everybody continues dancing. You guys are having a good time. You guys are spun out.
I'm gonna go.
You wake up in the morning.
Pass out in the bush.
You guys wake up in the morning and you're hungover. You're hungover. You're hungover.
I'm currently in a bush with my pants off.
Greg, you're hungover.
I'm hungover? Even at a 20? Okay, alright.
No, you rolled 20?
Yeah, I rolled
You're not
20.
hungover.
Yeah.
You two are hungover. Strigoi, you're hungover. And you're in a tent with some halfling girl that's like half your size.
Oh, you didn't
And
drink?
she's like
You
laying
got
on top of
Rick
your,
Ross.
laying on top
You
of your
got-
chest.
Put Molly all over
like a
shit,
kid.
man.
I
Similar.
will get up off the floor,
Dressed like a cat.
go finish off the cake.
What do you do, Strigoi? You wake up in this environment. You're in your tent, and you got this little halfling woman laying on top of you.
Go to the
I hate
drugstore
when
for
that
Plan B.
happens. I really do hate when that happens.
I think, oh my gosh, did I violate the Indian
Did I
rules?
I used to date a midget. I was nuts over her.
You got to go to the Walgreens and get that Plan B.
She says, and you can understand her.
Midget porn down
She
was twice
says,
as
she
fast.
says, are you staying or are you leaving?
Said, I am leaving.
Yeah, that's right.
You're leaving.
That's right.
What? And before she gets a chance to ask you why you're leaving, your imp jumps up and goes,
Hey, leave my friend alone. He is my friend, not your friend.
So you're good.
Then I tell him to stop and be quiet.
Bros before hoes, Strigoi.
What she's trying to take you away from me.
And just yell it from like 3 tenths away.
You're just okay.
Faded in the
Quiet
distance.
follow.
Okay.
and she says, are you leaving or are you staying? I don't care what this little green
Tuesday's gone with the wind.
twerp says.
I'm beating you and then leaving.
I'm leaving.
Don't be leaving.
I must be traveling on, girl.
You could go, but I don't need no halfling coming along.
So,
That reminds
you
me-
guys have enjoyed your stay, and now the chieftain comes up to you and says, "You are given passage."
blood running through my veins.
And the chieftain says, if you guys pass right through the back of behind my tent,
That's what she said.
that pathway will take you to neutral.
You guys broke my neck.
Are there any other halfling tribes along the way?
This is how I broke
Not
my
that I'm
neck.
aware of.
Is there anything that we need to be aware of, to be careful about?
His
Oh yeah, there's lots of beasts in the woods.
Do you have anything for a hangover?
I might have more pocket
Like bacon and eggs?
You'll have to talk to your.
She's got elixirs.
I do have potions.
You want to brew up something? Roll a d20
She's got
and add your survival to it.
It's gonna go in Strigoi's chest.
See if you have anything left to brew up.
Hit that girl with a crowbar.
19 plus 1, so 20.
Ah!
You're able to brew up several potions that will bring your party members back up out of their stupor.
Thank you. Gulp.
So you guys gulp down your hangover reducing potions and everyone is feeling tip-top shape.
Advil.
The morning has came and gone and you guys are ready to make your trek towards the air drill tree.
And everybody knows that I'm Can Opener Cornwallis now.
Yes, we
From now
do.
on.
Can
You
opener.
can just call me Can Opener, yeah.
Okay.
What's up, CO?
That's right.
You're driving, right?
Absolutely.
Alright. You're going through unknown woods.
I prefer to go slowly.
And
still.
the chieftain comes up to you as you guys are right before you guys leave, and you're the driver. The chieftain comes up to you and says, "There is lots of mechalocs ahead."
Hey, I know that.
Or Mecca high, Mecca hiney ho.
That's our bug.
Mecca lot.
Mechalocs.
What are those?
Mecca lot.
That's our big
That's
Some more 6,000.
the gigantic beast that you
What
saw,
was the genie called? Zombie?
Yeah, Zombie.
and he describes it. He describes it to you.
Do we have to go forward?
Do they have any weaknesses?
There we go. That's
They
a
like
good
tickled.
question.
Fire.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. We've got campfires.
And then they will move. But we will.
They are weak to
we'll just
fire.
have to take it. Just
Burn them,
But you
and
got
they
shit to-
shall run away or
And maybe they won't come near us.
die easily.
I'm not afraid to proceed now. With
Okay.
caution. Slowly.
You guys safe on your travels? You're welcome to pass through and pass back once you're completed your journey.
You have any more of that alcohol from yesterday?
Yes.
Can I have some?
What are you willing to trade?
I have these pretty necklaces. They're gold.
Wampum.
Material possessions are not of value to us.
What is of
Then
value
can we have
to
your
you?
staff?
No.
What is of
Give me
value?
your clothes.
What is of value to you?
Just food.
Doesn't his staff reveal stuff?
Uh,
Would he trade in for it?
I have 76 bones if you want to eat those.
Bones?
Make soup.
That seems like a worthwhile trade.
How many bones were all of them?
I'll take them all.
I have 76, so. That, you know, that's so heavy.
I want.
That's like 3,000 pounds.
Our
worth of
quartermaster is not pleased with this trade.
bones. Yes, he will, because he gets to drink it. You get to drink
How
more
much did you
alcohol.
even get? You
And
just
he
said
hands
how more
you
did I get?
he hands you this large clay jug about this big,
I got this much.
About you.
and it is stronger than your what is it? Gorgorian? Galgan? Your Galgan ale? It's a +5, -5.
Can I drink some right now?
Do you want a beer, Greg?
I don't want to take from you if you haven't got enough. But if you do got enough, I'd love one.
Go, get one.
What's your character's name?
I've got a nickname for
Anyway,
it.
I have
We ready to announce your database?
I have 2 bottles of ghostly dust that we obtained while fighting a phantom before you joined, and it's supposed to be good for potions. I'm gonna give that to you. So,
Okay.
2 bottles of ghostly dust for the hangover cure.
I think I write that in inventory.
Yes, correct.
Way more fun than I thought I would. This is great.
I know, I told you. It's real cool, man, because you're just like in another world.
Oh, I love
I
it. And
have-
I've been living vicariously
I get to
through my
drink and
character
do
for
drugs
months
without
now, so
conflict.
this is perfect.
I have
can
an
melt
iron wolf's head clasp that I would offer you in return for your staff.
Is it powerful? I need power in return for my staff.
I have a vampiric dagger.
You're gonna give that up?
I don't even use it. I have a shield. I can't use it. My gift is 2 hands, and my shield's also 2 hands.
I need a new staff.
You need a new staff?
I am the chief, and if I do not have the staff, I am no longer.
Is it a quarterstaff? Is what he has?
It's like a. So picture this. It's a large wooden staff, and at the top there are several small skulls, tiny skulls that look humanoid, but you're not quite sure where they came from, and there's feathers protruding off of that. And when you gaze onto the little skulls that are on there, they glow.
Is it something that I could cast Shillelagh on?
So this.
Is it a fighting staff? Or is it strictly a magic staff? That
It is magic all the way. Do you want to?
No, I'm good. I still
Okay.
have some.
Okay.
This one's like community.
So is it possible that as we're going through this forest that I perceive that one wood is stronger than the other, and I perceive that it may have, that I've actually harvested and whittled my own staff.
properties.
Creation is definitely a part of this game. Like you can definitely, if you're wanting to actually trade for this man's staff, you can say, hey, I'll come back with something comparable and trade him a staff that you guys have enchanted or created.
Okay, that'll work. We'll do that. Because if that thing can show us what's in the woods ahead of us, that'd be a really good.
Okay. So, you guys are going into the woods and trying to build a staff. Who has Arcana?
Are you with? He does.
He has Arcana?
He has Arcana.
Yeah.
So, Arcana is used for crafting magical items.
Okay.
Who has survival? Who's the highest survivalist?
I am. I have a +4 to survival.
I think she has a +5.
She said you have +1. You have +1 or +5?
It's +1.
Okay.
All +1? Okay. So, you go into the woods. You're trying to find the best attuned magical. You're probably gonna need to take Strigoi with you.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
Let's go.
You go into the woods, Strigoi. I need you to make an Arcana check as you're gazing out onto the woods and trying to find the most magically attuned wood that you guys could harvest.
Wow. What is wrong with me tonight? A 1? That's terrible.
Do you have a coin? Does anybody have a coin?
I do. But you got 2. So, why not?
Reroll.
Okay.
Trying to make him a dense cat.
12. That's better. Plus your Arcana.
Yeah.
Which is 4. So 18.
16.
Yeah.
16. You're Strigoi, you look around the woods and you see this one tree that looks older than all of the other trees.
Okay.
You walk up to it and you feel this presence emanating from this tree. And this tree you know is probably the tree you want to create the staff from.
Okay. Okay, so I pull out my whittling blade and I first give the tree an offering and I ask it, first I ask it what it wants, so to avoid confrontation.
What's it want?
I don't know, I haven't figured it out, I don't know what it wants.
You get the sense that all the tree wants in return is power,
Okay.
force, life.
Okay.
And you have recently gathered the information from Tanisha that you can transmit power any way with your own blood.
Okay. So I pull out my dagger and cut myself and give it a little blood as an offering.
Roll the D4.
Okay.
D4. Triangle. Two.
Oh my god.
Take 2 points of health away from your HP.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
So you're
Show
20.
me what's up.
It's right here. So just -2.
You take 2 points of health away, and the tree moves, and a branch extends out in front of you.
Okay. Okay. And then so I take my whittling blade and cut a large piece off.
You cut the branch off that's extended to you. You now have this large wooden branch
Yeah.
that is pulsating with power.
Yeah.
Branch Davidians.
Yes, the branch Davidians.
I don't know what that is.
It's a
I'm
cult.
David Koresh, and here's
It's a
we
cult.
didn't start the fire.
We didn't start the fire.
You know, I watched a little bit.
It's always burning. It was
I
always
watched a
burning.
little bit about that guy, David Koresh, and people thought he was half alien or something.
The branch Davidians are something else, man.
Hey, you know, you never know what you're gonna whittle up out there in Waco.
Yeah, so yeah,
Dude,
he
R.I.P.
got
man.
shot.
That was a
He got
massacre.
shot and-
Anyways,
I don't know if he got healed or what.
you have the branch in your hands.
So I get it.
Strigoi, now you have the branch in your hands. Now you need some sort of magical attunement device. Does anyone have any crystals or anything?
I have a focus crystal.
Psionic enhancement. This is very akin to what you're talking about.
Yeah? What's it
My
say?
telekinetic power adds to you weapons of force. Your weapon attacks become magical and deal on extra LD6 magic.
I'll let
Casting
that-
this spell increase the damage by each time.
I'll let that ride. You touch the branch, and the branch illuminates and begins to form into a long staff. And up above, the cradling of the branch wraps around, and you see a orb form inside of the branch and glow and spin. Now you have a staff that has been enchanted.
What does it do?
Not sure.
Do
Turns
an
you gay.
Arcana check. See what it does.
Okay.
Turns you gay. Don't do it.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
The room.
That
The
stick looks so good.
room. 10,
10 plus 4, 14.
14. You're pretty sure that this particular enchantment allows the wielder to sway the opinion of those it wields against.
Oh,
You might want to keep that.
yeah. Yeah, so I'll keep that. I'm writing it down.
I'm gonna take that home with us tonight.
You guys decide what you're doing.
Well, hey,
you
Strigoi,
talk to the
here's the
tribe.
deal. We're trying to make a trade with the chief for
Oh.
his staff. His staff can reveal entities or enemies that are in front of us. So
Okay.
he wants a staff in return for his staff.
Okay.
Which do you think we should? Everybody, give us a vote. What do
Just
you think?
use
Okay,
his to
his staff
convince.
reveals enemies and yours persuades opponents.
Correct.
Yeah, so we don't want to give him this one because we
Persuade
Yeah,
him
this
to give
is-
us both.
This
That's a
sounds
great
valuable.
idea.
This sounds valuable.
well, we already can check on enemies. We already have that power.
We could persuade him just to give.
To give
So,
the other stuff.
Let me have that staff. Give
And
it.
turn
We
him
have to
gay.
roll for that.
No,
right?
he's right. He already has a detect magic spell.
Yeah, so we
But
already.
we're talking about enemies. So like
Yeah.
he used it to locate them when they were hiding in the trees.
His staff detected magic.
Oh, is that what it is?
So we already have that power, but we don't have the
He's
power
not magic.
to persuade people.
Didn't detect it.
No one has the power to.
My charisma's down, but my
No
psionics
one in the
are-
group has.
He
the
jumped
power.
down out of a tree.
No one in the group has the power to persuade people.
Does it have charge? Does his staff have charges? It's just work. So like he could use that without
Turns you gay.
having to. We could use his staff without having to use your spell slots. That just means you have more spell slots.
Yeah, I wish we could get both though, because
We could. Give me that staff. I got this.
okay.
You want to give me your
So-
staff with
So
nothing in
you
return.
so you guys make your way back up to the tribe, and the chieftain comes up to you and says, "Greetings. What did you accomplish?"
We made this, and you want to give me your staff for nothing.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Make a charisma check, DC 18.
I got a staff that persuades. That's what you said.
It's a good
I
deal.
did say that. Are you sure you're
DC
using the
18?
staff against him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind. We're not going to do this because if it's a DC 18, he's going to get ticked, and the entire village is going to come after us.
Whatever you got, talk amongst your.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think we should be conservative.
Why doesn't the staff work?
I don't know. He says a DC 18.
Because he said we could pass, so he's not our enemy.
He wants both staffs. That's why it was a DC 18.
We have to have that power to be able to persuade people. We have to have that.
Is it always a DC 18?
You want both staffs. You're trying to give him
Right.
get him to give you a staff for nothing. That's what you're
We can get rid of
asking
this.
for. So that's why it's DC 18.
And we have
Clear passage.
What do y'all think?
I think we should.
my staff ain't what it used to be.
Which one's more useful?
I like the persuasive one.
Yeah,
I like the
because
persuasive one.
that's
You
the,
can keep your staff. We're good. Thank you.
Okay.
We'll come back. If
You guys
we-
have-
if we
you guys
can
have-
do
find
it.
anything
Equitable
else of
trade.
worth,
And
we'll
equitable
come back.
trade, yes.
You guys have passage.
Strigoi, you made it. You keep
okay,
it.
good.
You guys have passage.
All right.
Strigoi, you now have a staff of persuasion.
Okay, let me write that down real big here. Additional.
If we chose
We ought to do
fire,
this more often. It's like, hey,
You.
go find a tree and make something cool.
You're driving. What speed in which are you traveling to the Yurdro tree?
Well, you know, it's like the young bull said, you know, to the old bull. Let's run down there and screw all those cows. And the old bull said, no, let's walk down there and screw them all. And so we're going at a very slow pace, and we don't want to miss anything.
You guys are moving at an exploratory pace.
Don't want to miss a thing.
So for the first few hours, nothing of note happens. You guys are moving quite
Still studying. He's still
quite along.
Okay.
You're riding backpack.
Can't
open
The rapping dude riding his bug into the sunset.
Don't you be trying to persuade him to do that.
That's right. You keep your staff in your cloak.
Persuasive staff to yourself.
That's right. Keep your persuasive staff to yourself.
As you guys are moving, you see ahead of you a group of Templars.
Who is a Templar?
They're racist.
Templars, for you guys, they are the fonts of the sorcerer kings of each city-state of Athos. So each city-state of Athos is ruled by a sorcerer king, and they have these fonts that their magic flows through, called Templars, and they are very powerful. And you see a group of Templars and guards are hunting a fugitive. They have a drawing of a suspect in their hand, and they walk up to you. One of them walks up to your guys' caravan, and with the drawing in their hand, and is looking.
Droids are looking for.
It says, "We're looking for a fugitive."
Nope, go away.
What's he look like? Or they look like?
He shows you the picture.
What does it look like?
Oh my
It looks
God.
like the girl that you healed her leg.
Tell him I'm mentally handicapped.
I think that we use the staff of persuasion and tell him they went that way.
How many
the
are?
wrong way.
How many are there?
6.
Oh.
So these are magicians, and they have protection that will bounce it off.
He shows you the picture,
That word.
and you clearly recognize the picture when you see it.
I
What
go
do
to-
you say to him?
I-
Hold on.
Which one's the lying one?
The lying one?
Yeah, which is it charisma?
Charisma.
Can I
Deception if you have it, but if you don't have deception, it's
I
just
don't have deception, so I'll just.
I don't think so.
No deception here.
I go and I give him a hug. Tell him I'm retarded.
You're retarded.
Come here.
As soon as you go to give the Templar a hug, you see like several Templars put their swords up next to you.
My turn.
He's retarded.
I'm on my kank. I
And
ride up
the other
and I
Templar
stab
says,
one in the
call
mouth.
your friends down.
My friends,
Your friend.
While he's distracted,
calm him now.
I ride up on my kank and stab
Yes.
you in the mouth.
Get him away from me.
I'm retarded.
He's retarded. He's really big. Don't stab him.
Hugs calm him down.
If you do not remove him, we will be forced to remove him from our presence.
Seems true.
That's very ableist.
Yay, I ride up on my kank while you're distracted and absolutely obliterate your skull.
Yes.
You're
That.
distracted, so I am absolutely...
By the way, at the same time, I'm cutting your head off.
You come in and go to attack the Templar. That's going to be combat,
You
guys.
should just give me a hug, bro.
Do I get advantage because
My
I
plan
came out
was
of
to-
absolutely nowhere?
Rip him apart anyways. I can't believe they're so ableist.
I can't wait to eat these guys.
Everybody make a what is it?
Initiative.
Initiative roll.
Dang it.
I got a 21.
Thank you.
13.
21 clockwise.
So your initiative bonus is
It's at the top of your
top middle. It's
right
in
above
it's
the
in the square thingy.
Okay.
INT.
So whatever you
so-
roll
So
plus
24.
yeah, 24.
So everybody's
What
24.
about me now?
Roll initiative.
24 clockwise.
So you roll your d20 and you put whatever's in that
I've
little
got a
square.
+3.
Yeah.
I've got a 15.
15.
No, a 14. I'm sorry.
I have 17.
I have
24,
13.
21. I'd go this way.
24 clockwise.
She
24
got a
clockwise.
She got a 24.
8.
24.
Yep, it's
Wait.
on you. You see all this transpire. Him try to attack. You are
I didn't attack. I just ran
did he
up
not
on him. I
attack?
didn't get to hit him.
That whole thing with me being retarded,
Did he
that
do
was the
any
plan.
damage to him?
Yeah, I was about to say I most definitely made
I
it
faked
clear.
being
I'm
retarded to
stabbing
give him advantage.
you did do some damage. Combat has ensued.
Retard streak.
Can I have retard strength?
Plus
so my
5
alcohol,
retard.
Can I have retard strength?
I have my intelligence right now.
May I please have retard
If you
strength?
drink my
we
stuff,
scream that
you get
stuff,
extra
people
plus 5
You
strength.
spray and it comes out on.
There's 6 of them, guys. I don't know.
I can't.
Okay.
You're sober.
Who's a ringer?
No, I drank.
You
I
drank
drink
my
every
stuff?
morning. I drink shots.
You drank my stuff?
No, I'm at your
Well,
stuff
you
since
should have been.
Let me get your pawn if it's
How did
not
we
out
end up
there.
in combat?
Because I decided I ran up out of nowhere.
Because we got a
and stabbed this
violent
guy in the burn.
Klansman.
We only have 20 more minutes. We haven't been in a real fight.
He's like, let's get
Yeah,
it
we really
started
haven't.
around here. Let's get retarded around here. Not a good time to whip out your persuasive stick.
That's what I call my pencil.
Yeah.
Cast Shillelagh on him. Get 2 D8.
The Jewish boogie beam.
The one-eyed dolphin, Herman, the one-eyed German. What are we talking about here?
There was one.
It
I
is
learned
your
this week and I
turn.
just forgot.
Okay. And what do I?
You target one.
What color are you? Yellow?
I'm yellow.
That's right.
Yellow. What do you want to do?
What are my options?
You have Hunter's Mark. You have your bow. You can climb. You can hide. You can do all kinds of different things.
Now remember, you're the keeper of our potions, so you're very important.
No rush. So does Hunter's Mark work on the enemy? It's not just
Yeah.
exclusive to
Enemies.
animals?
Yep. You pick one that you want to put the Hunter's Mark on.
Whoever looks like their leader. We're gonna put the
Looks like this guy right here.
Great. combat tactic.
He's
That's the guy.
Take
Stab.
out
And
the
then I'm gonna-
officers first.
Hit him with the longbow.
Okay. You are real close to who's green.
Me.
So, would twin daggers be better?
Why am I back here?
I mean, you can run up on him with twin
Can I
daggers.
offer
That's
to help?
fine.
Yeah.
Can I offer to help?
You're gonna run up on him?
I was
Can I
trying
offer to help?
that
to
close.
hug this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna send
I'd
out
be
my
in front
help
of
to
all
your
of you.
Yeah.
attack, wherever it is.
You don't have the help
Oh,
card,
okay.
but it doesn't matter. We have the help card. What does help do?
This
Help
is
does
clean.
it basically gives them advantage.
What is this?
Peace.
It's tranquility.
This is my
Meta
fun.
He
question.
took out his persuasive stick.
Meta question.
This is the most tranquil combat I've ever been in.
Sorry, guys.
Sometimes it's like trying to communicate with hell and kill her.
Now,
It says,
The whole point of me being
spend
retarded
one action
was to
point
be right
grant
next
a
to him.
character a D8 help die. Means that, and they last until the start of your next.
So
turn.
this would be you assisting her.
Not.
So
wait
maybe
for my
like
turn,
maybe
but I
like
won't be up
bracing her
was
so
the
she
whole
can
idea.
shoot straight, holding her bow straight, something similar to that.
You could run up
But
the
you would
back
have
and
to
jump.
you would have to spend your action in order to help her. Is that what you want to do?
That means
yeah. What? How can I get more specific? Can I?
Yeah, you can get as specific as you want. Using your abilities, you can't do that.
Okay.
You can say, I use my psionics.
That's what I was gonna say.
So you can just say, I want to use my psionics to direct her arrow.
Yes, I would like to use my psionics to
Direct
to-
her
to
arrow?
direct her hand and
Yep.
arrow.
Yep.
Which is kind of.
Your
what we
so
do.
your arrow is now gonna have a little bit more
The stick of
punch.
persuasion.
So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Which is what?
Or are you shooting? Or are you doing
They say
daggers?
I got
Skill
no
11.
charisma. And they say I got no charisma.
I'll do the twin daggers.
Twin daggers. So you run up and you use your psionics to direct her blades. She's doing her twin daggers. Make an attack roll.
And that's the 20.
Since we offered help, she doesn't
Now,
get a
now,
roll.
do you want to use your help to make it?
Yes.
Hold on. Pick that back up. Pick it back up. Pick it back up.
Oh, it was such a good roll.
So, do you want to use your psionics to make her attack easier to hit or do more damage?
I would like to do more damage in hopes of scaring the rest of
Okay.
them off.
What did you roll?
It was an 18.
18. That's fine. We'll keep that 18.
Plus the 5 for the twin daggers.
That's definitely a hit.
Oh, that's like a
Your
kill
daggers
shot.
go. It's an extra
We
what,
should
Mike?
petition together.
D8.
We should
It's a
petition
total kill shot. She's got like
Yeah, it's a
25
D8.
points.
It's a
D8?
D8 help die. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
So you see that die right there, that white one I just
We
threw you?
killed a Templar, now
Roll
the
that
King's
one
Fist.
and the one that you have like it,
Speaking
plus your D8, which is the triangle one right there.
Story, see it.
Yep.
For
Yep, you just had it.
random
Yep.
Creature,
That's-
D8 help die that lasts until the start of your next turn.
no
On granting the help die, you must declare
7 total?
which creature
So
you are
you
helping.
slice into this, and he's yelling at you now. Cut him up. He's bleeding from his gut and from his neck. He's not looking too good. It is now your turn,
Do
Haiden.
you have a meta question?
What?
I was trying to give him a hug specifically so I could cut his head off. Can I be a little closer than the very back of the line?
Yeah, you can be.
That's why I positioned myself there.
That's fine.
Was he hugging the leader or the guy next
I was
to
trying to hug the gayest looking one. And that one's pink.
Well, that is strategy.
All right.
I move. My movement is 40, so I'm assuming I can get up here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do right here.
Right in the middle of
You're
that.
tag teaming the big guy.
Why not?
Tag team.
I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a sweep attack.
Sweep attack. You're gonna try to knock him prone.
I can attack multiple people at one time.
Oh.
It's only 2.
I got that.
So you're trying to hit him and him.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Sweep attack. He's going to try to hit 2 guys at the same time. Swoom.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Give me your 20. A 19 works as well.
Ooh, okay. Dude, you hit both dudes. Roll damage. 15. You strike the captain, and he's across his chest. The other one, you slice right across his throat, and he chokes out and dies.
Oh wow, that was easy.
Oh, nerd. Now I'm gonna eat you.
It's now your turn.
I'm a rage.
You're raging.
I'm gonna attack that pink fella recklessly.
Reckless attack. So now you're reckless attacking. That's the advantage, buddy.
Oh.
10.
10.
There's a 10. Roll it again.
You should have used the metal
10.
one.
10 plus 5, so 15.
15.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
So I have an extra something somewhere. Plus 2 damage, and then plus my strength modifier, and then 2d12 plus 0.
So 5 plus 2, 7.
So 2d12 plus 7.
That's not very good. 10.
So you kind of off balance, slice him, and he kind of ducks back, and you did clip him across his leg, but he's wearing armor, and you sense that you did do some damage. You're using frenzy? Okay.
That's better. That's better. That's better. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19.
You slice him, and he falls.
Is morale still a thing?
Why didn't I get to say how I slice him?
Go ahead, explain it.
I cut his freaking head off.
You swing your what? Explain it to us.
How tall is this bro?
He's about a foot shorter than you.
Oh, he's a big boy. Okay. I lift up my colossal sword that is positioned from my last attack. I drive through at my nipple line. His head flies up into the sky.
And blood just squirts out from his neck hole.
Then I call him a racial slur.
All right. So you said something Templar related that was racist, and he falls and collapses, and he's dead.
Can I yell at everyone else?
Huh?
Can I yell at everyone?
Yeah, you can.
Point out that I just cut off their pink leader's head.
And it's now the Templar's turn.
Morale. Is that still a thing, or?
Huh?
Not right now.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, his head's gone.
Well, I think if you cut off
Who's red?
Me. 6 other people.
This Templar comes out from the side of you, and he's going to go. And you see a shatter come out from his hands, and everyone here needs to make a wisdom saving throw as he's using Defiler magic.
Oh no! That's a big old oof.
Darrin.
Which phone?
Jin.
Oh gosh.
I got a 17.
4.
Greg.
Really?
No, 4. Greg.
Good, I'm starting to get
D20.
numbers up.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, what's the situation? I've got.
This Templar is using Defiler magic, which is magic that pulls from nature and living creatures.
Did we kill
And
one
you-
of those bastards yet? We killed 2
Yeah.
of them.
And you're a living creature, and right now this ripple effect is affecting you. You need to make a wisdom saving throw. Everyone
Is
does.
there any other
You failed,
thing
right?
that I can do?
Nope.
Okay, I just roll.
I failed on a 17.
I got a 1.
Do I add to it, or is it just from the D20?
It's that plus wisdom. Your wisdom saving throw, which is up at the top.
So it's just
Sure, where your saving throw is at.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh,
11?
plus 3, so 11.
11. What'd you get?
Crit.
You got a crit. You're good.
Is 17 a fail?
No, you're good.
Oh,
There's an 11.
11.
10.
10.
I failed
dude, I'm just
miserably.
trying to
Greg, what'd you get?
And just
I got a 1.
A 1.
Oh, wow.
You, and who got a 10?
I did.
oh.
So just you 3. You all are driven to your knees. You're on the ground now.
Gosh, they're about to be good.
As this force of Defiler magic comes waving over you. And you take... I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me.
Oh, no.
started it.
You take 12 points of damage as this shatter of electric energy comes flying out from his hands, and you're just shocked. 12 points of damage.
Mace Windu.
Where you at?
11.
I don't know what his name
You
is.
you're dead.
No, I'm at 11. I had 23.
Oh,
I'm
you're at
now
11. Okay. It is now this Templar's turn. Who's white?
I'm white.
He comes up to you, and he's going to take his sword and he's going to swing it at you and try to chop your head. 14 plus 4, 18. Does that hit?
Yeah, it does.
18. He swings down onto you. You take I max damage. 8 points of damage as he swings down onto you with the sword. This one comes out. Who's yellow? He comes at you and he looks at you and he goes, "Ooh!" And he's going to try to spook you into running. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Which entails doing what?
D20 and add your wisdom saving throw bonus, which is up at the top there. Under saving throws.
Oh, 6.
6. You are scared shitless, and you turn around and on your next turn you will have to run away from him.
Okay.
You won't necessarily not have to attack. You just have to move in the opposite direction of him because you're scared of him. Okay? Who's black? Haiden. He comes up to you and he goes, boom.
Bye-bye.
And everyone needs to make another wisdom saving throw as he does the shatter spell.
We got this.
Are you kidding?
Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh, Dare rolled a 1. That's not good.
What is wrong with
What'd you roll?
15.
15. That's good. You?
A crit again.
A crit again. Greg, your last one.
Got a 16.
So it's Mike, Darrin.
I got a 16.
Mike and Darrin at the moment. And Greg. Greg needs a roll.
Okay, what dice?
D20. Plus your wisdom.
20.
Oh,
Plus wisdom.
Mike and Darrin, you both take 6 points of damage.
Ow.
As this electric shock
We were the ones that started this fight. Everybody
sends over you. And it is now your turn, Mike.
I am going to transform into a Bazrak.
Yeah, there we go.
I now have my hit points.
What a
back.
surprise.
Yeah.
What a surprise.
That's the only option I've got. And I am going to attack the dude directly in front of me.
Well, you have your Bazarak's hit points. You don't have your hip.
That's
your
what I
other
meant.
points. Yes.
Yes, so I now have back up to 50.
You transform to a Bazarak. Now, what are you doing as this large?
I'm doing my multi-attack, claws, and bite. So plus 7 to hit. 16 plus 7. So
That's a hit.
And that is 1d10 plus 4.
Who are you attacking?
I'm attacking the dude right next to me.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep.
So 1d10 plus 4. That is 11. And then I do my next. It's another 14 plus 7. That's
a
another
hit.
1d8 plus 4. That's this one.
I'm pretty sure like another 3 people
So that's
today.
So that's 14 damage in total. Plus he has to do a DC 15 Constitution saving throw,
Which
or
he
he's-
fails.
And he is poisoned and takes 1d. So an additional d4 per one. So he just took 18 damage.
And D4, he's dead. He falls over choking and saliva is oozing out his mouth as the poison has now affected him and he's dead.
I thought I got to do this. Yeah, I get to describe.
Do it.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. It is now.
Darren's turn. I don't know. It's not mine. I think you did.
Darrin, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do
What does he
an agonizing
find something
blast.
to make fun of him for looking at? No, he didn't euthanize it. The government stole his.
Agonizing blast on who?
On one of the.
Can Can that also take life force from them since it's defiling magic?
Yeah.
Not if he uses blood magic.
Well, if he uses defiler magic.
If he uses defiler magic, it's going to affect everyone.
Alright, don't do that.
Okay.
Blood magic,
New York State.
agonizing blast, you only take 1 point of damage. You have, it's either that or you affect
Okay,
everything.
yeah, okay, I'll do the 1 point of
I
damage.
think they've actually
Okay.
blocked. Here we go.
It used to not cost anything. I don't know why.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You have the game.
What'd you roll?
He didn't roll.
That was aggressive.
Oh, good shot. 19.
Damn! Boom!
Roll damage.
It strikes the Templar and explodes in his face. Roll damage.
Okay.
Slack one.
Oh, you have 2 dice you need to roll.
Which one?
Yeah, that was a bad phrase.
It says D8.
Oh, do splash. D10 plus a D8. Roll D10 plus a D8, which is a spread one. Ten. 13. Nice. Your agonizing blast blows up in his face. Explain what happens.
It explodes and it eats his face and some of his vision and
He dies. So explain how he dies.
okay. Yeah, he dies, so it explodes.
Which one were you hitting?
Which one's closest to
Some of his vision.
where-
color are you?
I don't know. You're the white guy? I don't know.
I'm the white guy.
Okay.
Don't
take
attack
that
the
one.
whites.
I'm right next to him.
So you blow your
Can't open it.
agonizing blast blows up in front of his face, and his head just like explodes too. It is now your turn, Greg.
Okay, sorry, business. What's up? Okay, where am I at? Sorry, I'm like selling a Pioneer rack out of a friend's storage
he's the
container in
green
Yellow Springs, and I've got to get back to the future. I'm Major Lee Rusty Can Opener Cornwallis, and this is my story.
Are you green?
Yeah, he's green.
You're back here. 2 dudes up here that you guys need to finish off for up here.
We gotta work on our choice of words.
Explodes.
That's like the fourth one.
No, you don't.
Explodes in his face. As you finish him off, he explodes.
It's a long clock.
Something's gonna be dry in my eyebrow, crusty.
It's good for your skin.
Sure.
This you can cast as many times as you want.
So much worse for your skin.
If it says first level spell, you have 6 spell slots, so you can cast 6 first level spells. If it's a second level spell, you can cast 3 of them because it takes 2 slots. to
These
cast.
guys are Templars. I want to wipe them out first shot. I mean, what's the strongest shit I got?
The strongest thing you have
That's gotta be
would probably be
the
psychic
sun.
punches.
There's like
Is that a cantrip?
or something.
No, first level spell.
Okay.
You said there's sickle cells?
Stem cells.
And you can send, you have a total of 4 psychic punches. And you can send out to any guys that you want. You can divide up 2 to him and 2 to him.
Plus, anytime you use a psychic attack, because I'm in Bazarak form, it provokes.
It triggers an attack that he
It
makes.
triggers an additional.
If he's in Bazarak form.
Alright, I'm gonna do the thing where I try to hit him.
You do
first.
not have to roll. Psychic punches is an auto hit.
Oh, okay. Alright.
It's one of the few attacks in D&D that automatically hits when you
Alright,
cast
so
it.
that's what I do. It's like
Boom! The attacks hit, roll damage. It should say what damage is on there. I think it's a D4. Auto hit. 3, but you leveled up. It is
D4 plus 1.
for each. So this is a D4. This is a D4. You guys got some more D4s?
Why am
There
I
you go.
rolling so many of them?
Because you're shooting 4 psychic punches.
Wow, that was weak.
2, 1, so 2 1s and 2 2s.
7 out of 4 dentists approved Jif.
You can
4 out of
now
3
now
dentists
that your
approved Jif.
dice are rolled, you can aim them all at one guy, or you can divide them up. It's up to you.
I'm still gonna choose to hit them both. Oh, you're gonna whisper at me now.
+1. So each one of those dice have a +1 added to them.
Oh, so 11.
So you add 4 to your total.
Does that mean that I can move up, or do I have to wait for my next round?
Where are you at?
Right here.
Ooh. What's it say about how close you need to be? So what do you want to do, Stump? Do you want to divide the damage up, or do you want to focus it on one person?
I still want to divide it up.
Divide it up? Okay.
Yeah.
What is it divided up?
3, 5, 6 plus 1
For each dice. So add 1 to each dice.
3.
So it says
5, 8,
that's 1.
2, 3, 5, 8, 10. I've got 10.
10. You can divide it up.
Okay, so
Whoa,
5.
whoa, whoa, 5.
5.
And these guys are not looking so good now. They are hanging on by a thread. It is now your turn, Jen.
It says that I can, if I'm not close, I can use the bonus action to dash towards the creature. If I am close, then I do a bonus might attack.
On your turn?
I would no. So like it's one or the other. So I can actually technically dash up, but I don't do a bonus attack.
Oh.
So I can move here and be ready.
Okay. Jen, what do you want to do?
So, do I still have to turn to run this turn? That was my last turn.
Yeah, you're good. You can
Okay.
you can move.
I'm gonna do the twin daggers.
And I get advantage.
Is that a D20 roll?
D20, yep.
Okay.
I get advantage since my ally is within 5 feet of my enemy.
So 15
doubt
is
we get
just
that.
my outright roll. I don't know if I add anything. Oh yeah, +5, so 20.
20, boom, that's a hit. Dagger slice into this guy or this guy? You probably have to get this guy because you're
Yeah,
not close
probably
enough.
the one directly.
Okay,
in front of me.
so you dagger slice into him, roll damage.
Okay, is that?
Should be a D8, which is the diamond one, and no, wait a minute, I'm sorry, 2 D4s.
Okay.
Everybody take their diamond back. Their pyramid back. So
7 points of damage. You slice him, and he crumples. Explain how you kill him.
Crumbles.
One fatal stab. I mean.
One fatal stab. Where at?
To the chest and neck region.
To the chest and neck, and he goes, oh, and he falls over dead. It is now your turn, Haiden.
Okay.
How late are we playing?
We're gonna finish this up.
Okay.
Got one more to go and we're done.
Are these guys small? compared to
Small?
me?
I mean, they're pretty big guys, but they're, like 6 foot.
Hold on. Oh, I have lots of. I'm gonna use my free action to put my dagger away.
Putting your dagger away? Okay, now what are you doing?
Do I only have one free action?
Hmm?
Oh, well, I'm gonna grapple him.
You're gonna grab him? Okay. This will be strength versus strength.
For me, it is my athletics.
Okay.
If he is like dumb strong.
It's all right. You got it. There's no way that you're gonna not get it unless you roll 1.
Oh yeah, I got a 17.
Yeah, you got him. So he's grappled up.
And I'm going to take an absolute munch out of his neck.
You're gonna bite him. All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll. This will be with advantage since you have him grappled.
I also have poison, so he is poisonous.
In your mouth?
My blood is poisonous.
Your blood's poisonous, but is your
Not my
saliva?
blood. Yeah, everything. Yeah, like I said.
Okay.
DC 11 plus Constitution.
All right.
You want you strength? Because I'm biting him. It's a melee attack.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, then a 17.
17 damage.
To hit. To
17
bite.
to hit. Yeah, you hit him.
When I roll for poison, or
You might not have to. We'll see.
6.
6. Yeah, he's hanging on by a thread. He's like,
Poison though. And that
poison. How much extra damage?
It's an additional d6 for every round he's poisoned.
Roll d6. We'll see. We'll see what he's at.
4.
How do you want to do this?
Dang it.
I don't have him grappled. I have him like. held
Yeah,
by
you
his
do have
chest.
him grappled.
Yeah, I have him by his chest.
And you
Just
bit him?
Yeah, like in the jugular, just.
And rips him out, and he's falls over dead.
He's fine. Hey, why am I dead?
He's just taking a nap, guys. It's okay.
And you all gain 8 experience points.
What are we at?
So weird.
I still don't know.
What was your total?
Oh, there it is.
18.
So we're at
Okay.
26.
22. So
Yeah, everyone should have a
In the
total of
armor
18.
class, you said.
Yeah, as you see.
2 of us are at 30 now.
It should be 20.
I have
So we
20
get.
Yeah, you should have a 26 written here total.
2 of us have 30 now.
So
Oh, yeah,
what
'cause
happened here? What, catch me up. What do I need to
Yeah,
know?
you guys fought.
We all got 8 experience points. Your experience points are at the top left.
You should have
of your
30, Darrin.
Of your thing.
30 total.
Darren, you're the
You
only
should
one
have
that should have a little bit
Top
more.
left.
You and
Just
Chuck.
Experience is 18. We got +3,
plus 8.
+8.
Yeah,
So
30.
okay, so I went from 18 to 26.
Correct.
So I
Okay.
get 30. Yeah.
And that's where we're going to end it, guys.
All right.
That was so fun. I'm sorry I got distracted sometimes.
No, it's okay.
Dude,
We're
I
used to
went
it.
ahead and just merged my role playing right with yours.
Yeah.
I'm using
I'm
my
messing with you.
character that I've invented anyway in this, and it's going to inform my greater project as well as this. So
What do you guys think? You fun?
I'll be back.
Good.
I apologize if
Jim
it
might-
offended anybody's sensibilities. We're not
It's very
really
long.
I'll
It's
like,
like
I mean, he does
back or not.
like big strokes, but that one's.
Oh man, it's like I've got something offensive
got
for everyone,
runners.
bro.
Good.
Something offensive for everyone. But yeah, tense
Guys have fun?
negotiations.
Yeah.
Good.
So you're
That was a real good one.
Yellow Springs. You know, that place is interesting, but they had a lot of disappearances of people.
It's Dave Chappelle's
Yeah,
empire.
I know.
Yeah, y'all
I've
wonder
had
why.
friends murdered there too. It's a
Really?
weird little village. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the kid that got
Springs.
murdered kept
Went
telling
like a
people, he
12
kept
mile
telling
hike.
people that there were
Didn't
Satanists in town after him, and nobody believed him. And then he ended up dead. It's
There is a
weird.
really nice.
You know what
movie.
happens when you summon
you know, we
demons?
call it Chapello Springs now because he's buying up everything.
He owns everything.
And you know, it's like, yeah, it's like a strange little place. I don't live there though. I live here in Middletown
I'll
with
tell you
Anita and Bro.
Oh, I've seen this.
Springfield, Ohio is like that too. And I'll tell you what, when I'm on dating sites and I see a girl is from Springfield, I skip over it. And
I don't feel like going out for dog on our first date.
That witch
No.
store is really
Maybe
nice though.
subsequent.
Demons,
Now,
demons are
Springfield
not something you
has
should
a lot
play
of
with.
homicides and
I
stuff.
was there
Okay.
twice last
Yeah,
night.